Hello, and welcome to Live Tarot Tuesdays. My name is Astaria, and here on Tuesdays, we go live on YouTube and on my Facebook page, and we're doing live psychic tarot readings. So here's what's on the game plan for today. I have 11 people scheduled. They're in the description of the video. And then we got a couple bonus things at the end. After the 11 people are done with their scheduled reading, we're going to play another psychic game. The winner of the psychic game will get the bonus reading. So there will be a bonus reading at the very end. Also, I do want to say, if you are a brand new YouTube subscriber, meaning today for the first time you are subscribing to my YouTube channel for the very first time, then all you have to do is drop hashtag YouTube into the comments and I will pull you a moon message. I'm using my Moon Oracle deck today because we have a very, 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 very powerful upcoming new moon solar eclipse. So I thought I'd grab the moon decks out since that it's going to be happening this weekend. Hello, BD Army Girl. I am good. How are you? And if you guys haven't checked out the video I made on the new moon solar eclipse, make sure to check that out as well. Okay. Let me see. You know what? Let me throw this in the chat. Here is the link for that video I was talking about the upcoming solar eclipse new moon and everything you need to know about it. Okay, so all right, let me jump back in the chat. BD Army Girl is saying, can I ask you a question? Do you mean a personal question or a tarot question? I just explained what we were doing today. Barissa, hi, how are we doing? Can you help me with what's coming? So yeah, BD Army Girl, if you just want to rewind back to the beginning, I just explained the outline for today. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm going to jump into the first spot, which is from Grace. Grace is from YouTube. Grace does not have a question, so we're going to be doing a general reading for Grace. Let's see what we have in store. All right, Grace, here is your reading. Same for you, Barissa. If you just want to rewind the video back in the first minute, I explained what we're doing. Gurpreet, Kay, hi, hello, welcome. Same thing, guys. I just explained what you guys were doing at the very beginning of the video. You guys are on YouTube, so you can just rewind back to the beginning to see what's going on. I'm going to do Grace's reading. So we've got King of Earth. We've got Queen of Fire. Let's get 3 more cards for Grace. Hello, L'Art. Aline from Facebook. How are we doing today? Let me move this back a little bit. Give me some room here. Okay. King of Earth, Queen of Fire, Chakra Healer. Ooh, I love that. Ooh, but guess what came out? Is the Star. There's a lot of healing taking place between you and another person. Let me get one more card and possibly an outcome card. Let me see. 10 of Water. I like that. Bottom of the deck. 4 of Earth in reverse. Okay, Grace. Here's what's going on. There is a lot of healing between you and this other individual, right? Something is happening and it seems underneath the surface where maybe you don't even realize it while you're going through it. Sometimes while we're going through the darkness, we don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, but there is some kind of healing taking place that's leading to this happily ever after, right? Because that's the 10 of Water, the 10 of Cups. That literally is the happily ever after card. So I want to say for you, Grace, just hang on a little bit longer because we have the Chakra Healer card. I feel like whatever you're going through, you might be retreating, going like, I don't know if you're going inward or if you're shutting yourself off from the world, most likely the second. But again, I feel like you're almost, right? Look at how meditative this is. Look at how happy and carefree this is. I feel like you're almost at the end of this hurdle, of this battle. I feel you're so close to the finish line, like I could taste it. And so I want you to hang on a little bit longer because there's definitely a positive outcome coming for you and this other individual. This might actually be you transforming, though. If this isn't another individual, this could mean the masculine and feminine energy you have within you that could be balanced. But I kind of think it's another person But whatever this is, there's definitely balance coming for sure. I feel on both sides of those energies. So you're almost there. You're like almost ready to cross the threshold, to fit the finish line, right? Okay, Grace, that is your, make sure I put these back the right way. That is your reading. Okay, so that was first spot number 1. For spot number 2, we have Benita Bala, who does have a question. But before I jump into that, let me see. Okay, well, Art is saying, can I have a reading, please? Laura Dyson from Facebook, hi, hello. Sunny Girl from YouTube, hi. Laura Dyson saying card, please. Okay, let me explain what is going on for everybody. Hi, if you guys are new, welcome. My name is Astaria. So I go live on YouTube and Facebook on my Facebook page every Tuesday. And we do 11 free psychic tarot readings. So I have 3 things on the agenda for today. 1, the 11 people that are getting their readings today, they are already scheduled. They signed up a few months ago. We were on a wait list, and so I do have the 11 people scheduled. However, we have 2 more things on the agenda today. At the very, very end of the live, we are going to play a psychic game. And the winner of the psychic game is going to win the bonus reading. So there will be a game plus a bonus reading at the end where you could drop your questions in and ask the questions then. However, I also have a third thing on the agenda for today. So the third thing is, if you guys are brand new to my YouTube channel and you choose to subscribe today for the very first time, then once you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, all you have to do is drop a hashtag YouTube into the comments and I will pull you a moon message. I am using my moon oracle today because we have a huge upcoming moon, new moon and solar eclipse actually this weekend. And so I'll pull you a moon message if you are a brand new YouTube subscriber. And for my Facebook people, let me drop that link in the chat as well. Earlier in the chat, I did drop the link to that video. Oh, I didn't talk about it. I did just make a video on the upcoming solar eclipse, new moon, and why it's so huge and transformational. That will be at the top of the chat if you guys are looking for access to that video. But if for my Facebook people, if you do choose to subscribe to the YouTube channel, there's the link. But once you do, just drop in hashtag YouTube and I will pull you a moon message. And in the meantime, let's keep going on the list. We have Benita Bala for spot number 2. Benita says, does Fritz like me, friend or more? Hello, Lynn. Lynn from Facebook. How are we doing? All right. So let's jump into Benita's reading. Hello. Oops. Oh, okay. I see. I didn't see the one before. Okay. Got it. Let's see. All right. So Benita wants to know if Fritz likes you. So we have temptation. I'm sorry, temperance. I don't know why I said temptation. It's interesting. In reverse, but we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. The Tower's in reverse. Let's get a yes or no on this. Give me 1 second. For Benita, let's see. There we go. There's 2. 7 of Wands, 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Not looking good so far. Let me pull on friend. I'm gonna answer each part of your question, but so far, okay. The friend, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse, but more so in the energy of lovers. And then the wow, the last card. Okay, interesting enough, because these did all come out in reverse. Something was pulling me towards no, but there was a little bit of hesitation, right? And I was like, maybe they're second guessing. I'm not quite sure what to do with this energy. And so that's why I was like, let's move on to the next question. So you said friend, okay? 6 of Cups also came out in reverse. This is the soulmate card. If the soulmate card comes in reverse, to me, in this reading, it's not a romantic soulmate. We've also got the 7 of Wands in this. And look at, there's somebody standing there watching the other person in another relationship. So that could be third-party situation or you feeling left out. You want to know if more. Ace of Pentacles did come out in reverse. All of these cards are coming out in reverse. But then, as I said, lovers, I can't believe it. The lovers came out also in reverse. So Benita, they all basically say the exact same thing. You said, does Fritz like me? You want to know more than a friend, lovers, all of that? I would say no. I don't see this relationship going anywhere. It would plateau rather quick, even if it did spark off, is what I want to say. So may not be what you want to hear, but again, I'm always going to tell the truth, be very honest and blunt what I get from the cards. what I get from spirit, all of that stuff. So Benita, Bala, that is your reading. That was spot number 2 today. Up 3, we have Sonal, Silvery. Sonal, Silvery. Hello, Anika Das. How are we doing today? Welcome, welcome. I'm doing fabulous. Thanks for asking. Okay. All right, I'll do my little spiel as I always do in between each of the readings on a quick break. So if you guys just heard it, please forgive me. But if you guys are new, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Astaria. I go live on YouTube and Facebook every Tuesday. We do 11 free psychic tarot readings. Today, the 11 spots are already scheduled. I do have those full. However, I have 2 extra bonuses today. If you are a brand new YouTube subscriber and you do choose to subscribe to my channel today, all you have to do is drop in hashtag YouTube into the comments, and I will pull you a moon message. For my Facebook people, I did drop the link to my YouTube channel in the chat already. And then also I do want to say, we're using the moon messages cards today because we have a huge, powerful, transformational new moon solar eclipse coming up on the weekend. So we're going to be doing moon messages today, moon oracle. And so if you guys missed that video as well, I did drop a link at the top of the chat to the moon video in case you want to check that out. Okay. Anika Das, you're asking a question, but I just addressed what we're doing today. I got 3 things on the agenda. BD says hello, new here. Hi, perfect. So and you're on the YouTube platform. So if you MD, my apologies. MD, welcome. If you do choose to subscribe to my YouTube channel today, MD, just drop in hashtag YouTube and I will pull you a moon oracle card. Bessara, I see you dropping the same question in. Again, I just went over for the 3rd time what we're doing today. I know you've been with me since the beginning, so I'm not going to repeat myself again. We're going to jump into the 3rd spot for Sonia Silvery, who doesn't have a question. So we are going to do a general reading for Sonia. Let's see. Sonia Silvery. Let's see what we got. Okay, the Hierophant in reverse. Do you feel a little bit lost, like lacking direction, unfocused? Might even be completely scatterbrained, overthinking a lot of stuff. Probably a little bit more scatterbrained. I feel a little bit of like needing to focus or hone in on at least one thing, Sonia, because you might be trying out a bunch of little things. Maybe none of them pan out, or maybe you don't end up finishing the project. But again, I feel like I want you to focus on just one thing. Yeah, there's the 3 of Earth. That's showing it's in reverse. That's your commitment. 8 of Earth. You keep trying a bunch of stuff, but it's like too many things. Honestly, the main block for you is I think you get very excited about a lot of stuff. And so you want to try it all, but you got your hand in every cookie jar. It becomes too much. So there's a bunch of unfinished projects. I would just start one and take it from there and see how that goes. Because it feels like it leads to a little bit overwhelming. Yeah, there's some focus needed. Again, take your own advice or do what you want with this, but I would say meditation can help with that, with all that static stuff I'm feeling up here, right? Unfocused thoughts, all of that energy. Anything else? Yeah, 2 of Fire. Okay. Yeah, the world, you're like at this crossroads, but the world is kind of waiting for you to maybe make a decision. It doesn't need to be 100 things. It's just pick one and go through that doorway, right? Sometimes too many options leads to no decision. And if you just focus on one thing, there is a much better outcome, okay? All right, so that was Sonia Silvery. And I see Anika Das says, are you not taking personal questions? Okay, so let's talk about that, right? So here's what we're doing. I have 11 people on the schedule today. When I am done with that 11th person, we are going to play another psychic game. The winner of the psychic game will get the bonus reading where they can ask any personal questions they want. And then the other thing I'm doing, if you are a brand new YouTube subscriber and you choose to subscribe to my YouTube channel today, all you have to do is drop in hashtag YouTube into the comments and I will pull a moon oracle for you. We're doing the moon oracle today because there is such a huge, powerful upcoming new moon solar eclipse coming up this weekend. And if you guys missed the video, the link is in the chat. Eddie, Avila from YouTube. Hi, hello, welcome. I see your question. I just adjust what we're doing. Anika Das says, okay, dear, perfect. Okay, so let's keep going. Spot number 4 is MBB604. Okay, so MBB604, you have a question. Is Taurus playing with me? Let's find out. All right, MBB604, this is your reading. Is Taurus playing with me? So we've got the star actually in reverse coming out. Let's see what else we got. Let me get 3 cards. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't think they mean to. Queen of Cups in reverse, the 4 of Wands, and there's the Chariot. Here's what I want to say. Yeah, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I don't think they mean to. I think you guys almost need to, like, sometimes somebody can say something and they really come from a good place, but the other person might feel attacked or like, why are they saying this? Or they get on the defense. And it's just some kind of like a hit and a miss. You guys are like missing the mark. And it might be how you communicate, although I'm not sure if it's quite communication. It's something, because I don't think they mean to be playing with your feelings, but your perception of it is there is. And so that's why I think at least the communication is where you kind of explain where you're coming from, because I don't think they mean any harm. Although with the Chariot and the Queen of Cups in reverse, I think it keeps happening and they keep doing it, even if they don't wish any negativity. So I think kind of just sitting down, laying everything on the table, being as blunt as possible. Here's what I feel. Here's what I'm looking for. Are you able to, are you on the same page with me? Right? Again, not just nicely, right? I'm just being very short, blunt, to the point, but saying that in a way where you guys can communicate in a healthy way, because, or whatever's going on here that you feel that they're kind of playing with you, they might be totally like ignorant to what's happening. Yeah, the stars in reverse, but all of them are in reverse except for the Ace and the 4 of Wands. And that's my alignment energy. I mean, there's literally a couple here like settling down. So I don't think they're meaning to. I think you two just need to talk. Okay. Okay. So MBB604, that is your reading today. Oh, you're here. MBB604. Awesome. Let me know. Okay. He's going through a lot. I now realize that, right? Because that's why I was like, I don't think they mean to. And sometimes, like right here, I'm glad you say that. Sometimes, like, let's say when somebody's grieving, I'm going to give an extreme example just to prove a point. But let's say you just lost a loved one, a parent, a friend, or whoever, like somebody passed away. All of a sudden, I'm just angry at the world and I'm looking like I'm all toxic and have these negative behaviors, right? Am I really that way? No, I just didn't know how to deal with the loss of a loved one. And so sometimes these temporary stuff, it can be mental health or whatever they're going through. It's just, I'm not meaning to be that way, but that's how it's coming off, because maybe they are going through a lot. So that actually makes sense. Okay, MBB604 says you are totally correct. Thanks. Okay, no, you're welcome. Since you're here on the live, anything else before I jump off the reading? Twinkle Yadav. We're not doing angel messages today. Was that last week? I'm not sure. It might have been 2 weeks ago. I think angel messages 2 weeks ago. Today we're doing moon messages, Twinkle. You are bang on, MBB604. When will we see each other again? Okay, let me see. Wow. I should have said it. Oh my God. I swear to God, all these readings, people keep asking me timelines, and I keep hearing 6 months, and I've been hearing it like crazy in all my readings. So I was just like, I'm not going to say that. Like, how many times, Spirit, are you tell me 6 months? I started overthinking it and just thinking that meant like not anytime soon, not anytime in the next few months. And God, I wish I would have said it, because look at the first card that came out. A freaking 6. It's a 6, right? But look it. And that means it's on its way. 6 of Wands is victory. Celebration, right? Let's see what else we got. Ooh, we've got, okay, we've got King and Queen, Swords and Pentacle. We've also got Seven of Swords in the world. It's going to take some time. You say they're going through a lot. Look at this. I'm carrying the weight of the world on my shoulder. I can't do it alone. What's going to break this cycle and this pattern? They're going to have to reach out to somebody for help because it's going to get to the point. It's too much, right? That's Seven of Swords, lies, deception, deceit, too much. I don't even realize that I'm maybe mind manipulating people. Doesn't have to be, but that's what the Seven of Swords can be, right? But again, the first card that came out is the Six. So you want to know when? I think it's like, oh God, sorry to be like so cheesy, but like good thing comes to those who wait. I would say we're closer to the 6-month mark, but again, yeah, I wouldn't say in the next couple weeks. It's definitely a few months out, closer to the 6 months. They're going through something. They're going to reach a breaking point. They're going to have to reach out to help. I think there will come a time when things settle and things are going to be in a better standpoint. But right now, until they kind of get maybe whatever help they need, I don't see it beneficial to you, right? Does that make sense? MBB604. Oh, it's already been 5 months? Okay, and you said in person. Let me see really quick. Wow, interesting. Because you dropped this question like months ago. And so, again, it might have been 5 months when you asked the question. So are we saying 6 months from when you asked the question, or are we saying 6 months from today? There's the moon in reverse. 6 months from when you asked the question. 10 of Swords. 6 months from when you in reverse. 6 months from today. I don't feel anything in the next couple of weeks though. Yeah. Wow, another 6. It came out in reverse. Check it out. Yeah, I would say more 6 months from today. Again, around. Don't take it verbatim to that exact 6-month mark, but the 6 of Swords, and it came out in reverse. Yeah, 10 of Swords in the now position. It also came out in reverse, but that's a lot of heartache. I'm really going through the 10 of Swords, right? Heartache, anxiety. That's just a lot. So I wouldn't, yeah, it might be a little bit longer just to be from what I'm feeling, but there is a wrapping up of the cycle that person needs to do. Might be more around their mindset. Okay. All right. So that, okay, good things come to those who wait. Yeah, sorry. And I like heard it, but then I was like, I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to sound so cheesy. But with the 6 of Wands, I do see it coming to a better outcome. I want to highlight the word coming, right? You're welcome, MBB604. Okay, let me just jump back in the chat before we jump on to Chris, who actually has a question too. Chris is on spot number 5 today. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Things likes to freeze. Eddie says, how do I get my question answered? Okay, so let's explain what we're doing today. Hi, guys. If you guys are new, welcome. Hello. So I have 3 things set up for today. 1, I have 11 people scheduled for readings. So I'm doing the 11 people right now. We're on spot number 5. 2, you said, how do I get my question answered? Well, at the end of the live, we're going to play a psychic game. The winner of the psychic game will get a bonus reading. That's where you can drop any question you want in the chat, and we can answer those questions. But then the third thing we're also doing, if you guys are brand new to my YouTube channel and you choose to subscribe today, all you have to do is after you subscribe, drop in hashtag YouTube into the chat, and I will pull you a moon message. I'm using the moon oracle today because we have a huge, powerful, transformational new moon coming up this weekend. It is also a solar eclipse. If you guys want to know more about it, I did drop a link into the chat. Hello, Shavana from YouTube. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to jump into spot number 5 for Chris. Chris wants to know Kat's feelings towards me. Wow, jumping off again. 8 of Wands in reverse. Let me see. Chris wants to know Kat. Man, I can't even finish the sentence. The cards are just coming out. Kat's feelings. 2 of Wands. Let me get a couple cards out here. MD, perfect. Thank you for the for subscribing. I'll pull you a moon message after I finish this reading. Okay, let me see. Ace of Pentacles. There's a lot of hope there. There's the Wheel. Six of Cups. Here's what I want to say, Chris. And I don't know if it's quite marriage, but Kat might be in a marriage or getting out of a bad relationship at the moment. If they're not in a relationship, here's what I want to say. They're still getting over it because there's something going on that's occupying their time, in their mind, in their heart. So Chris, Kat needs to heal. You want to know if they feel something about you. To me, it's too soon. I do, with this ace here, there is a lot of hope. There is a lot of hope for future potential of a relationship. But today, the Queen of Cups is blocked. Today, this person needs a little bit more time on their heart chakra to maybe get over their ex, to maybe finish healing, whatever they're at. It's kind of a timing thing with you. It's just kind of put on hold. But Chris, I want to say there's a lot of hope. There's potential for this, but you have to hang on and kind of be their friend for the moment. Because if you try to rush this, it's not going to be necessarily good for Kat. And I know you want the best for her, but they have some healing to do. Timing and healing needs to take place. Then we're in a whole other ball game, Chris. And I'm telling you, this can open the door to new energy. You have the ace there, right? Okay. All right, Chris, that is your reading. That was spot number 5. And it looks we have MD up. MD, we are going to pull you a moon message for this upcoming new moon. We are having the very end of the month. Let's see. Sorry, just shuffling these back up. Okay, I got 3 moon decks out. Let me see which one I want to use. I think we're going to do this. MD, here is your moon message. Wow, fiction in the codes. Let's see. Jumping right out, power. Do you know what's interesting? This card came out, and so you could say a lot of things with this, but as soon as it came out, I started hearing these lyrics to this song. I don't know if you guys know this this singer, this guy named Dermot Kennedy, and he sings this song. God, I haven't heard that song in a while, but that's got my own meaning to it. But that's interesting. It came out because the song is like, you've got this power over me, and so that's the thing I was feeling when this card came over. What I want to say for you, MD, is this: be careful what you put power into. Oh my God, it's like I put this person, place, or thing on this pedestal, right? It's not like I worship them, but if I'm giving you power by saying you are better than me, by saying you're up here and I'm down there, whatever it is, sometimes we put power into a person and, oh my God, I'm not worthy. You're better. You're up here. That's one thing. It can even be a thing. Sometimes we put so much power into what another says. Maybe it's on a radio show. Maybe it's on a podcast, even the TV. I'm putting all this power and faith and belief, and you're the fixer, you're the healer, whatever it is. Just be careful what you put power into. Everything in this universe is energy, MD. And so everything holds a vibrational point, right? But here's the thing. When I'm putting all my energy into this being or this thing or this place, that is another energy, and that can take some of my power, because now I've established to the universe that you are better than me, you're stronger than me, that I look up to, that I'm not worthy, that I don't know the answers and you do. So be careful who you're giving your power to, because they're taking part of your energy, right? Never put any person, place, or thing, anything up here. Be careful who you're giving your power to, because they could be taking a part of your energy, right? MD, I hope that makes sense for you. All right. MBB 604 says, wait, 10 of Swords time frame. Is that bad? So no, the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Swords is like, I'm going through a lot, right? It's like just one step under the Tower card. It's complete. It's just a very hard time and a challenging time. And I pulled that on like kind of right now timeline, and the next we're at 5 months to 6 months. So that's what I was saying. MB604, maybe not right now. MD says yes. Beautiful. MD, that is your moon message. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we will keep going on the list. Up number 6, we have Nick F. Nick F is also from YouTube, and Nick F has no question. So Nick F will get a general reading. Okay. MBB604 says, okay, few thanks. You're welcome. Okay, no, you're good. It makes sense. You said they're going through a lot. I mean, that's literally what the 10 of Swords is. A little bit too much more than sometimes one person can handle. Okay. All right. Let's jump into Nick F's reading. Again, we're going to do a general reading. Spot number 6. Just grabbing a different deck out because I'm going to come out. There we go. I got my whole little stand over here. Benny Pather, hello, hi, welcome. All right, Nick F, here is your reading. Wow, cards are just jumping out today. Priya, hello, hi, welcome. I'm in the middle of the reading, and I will come back to the chat in 1 second. Strength, Knight of Swords, 3 of Wands. Meditate with that we need to go faster. I think it's the other way. What am I going fast that I need to slow down? That feels a little bit better. Nick F, what's the hurry? You've got this. Whatever that is, you've got this in the bag more than you even think. The universe has already lined up a bunch of stuff for you. Here you are racing to the finish line, whatever it is. And I don't think there's a need to rush. Hold on, slow down a little bit. Last card, meditation, right? Slower pace, right? Patience it's a reason it's a virtue. But you already got this. You've already sealed the deal. And that might just be energetically. Like you might have not got the money in the bag or signed the contract yet or whatever this is. But this is already you got a ticket, a gold ticket. Let me just put that. The angels came in with a gold ticket. You already got this in the bag. So by you trying to hurry, rush, and jump to the end, no. You already went A, B, C, D, E. You're maybe, let's say, I don't know. I'm just to prove a point. You're at LMNOP, right? Enjoy the LMNOP. You are trying to get to XYZ. It's every step on the way. No rush. No rush. Take your time. You are fine with this energy. You've got it. And so just enjoy the ride as you get there. So you don't need to jump to XYZ. There's so much more to learn and grow in this journey. But you're wondering when, and I'm telling you, you already got the gold ticket from your angels. This is already a done deal for you, Nick. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure what that is particularly. If it's a business, it's a love, if you're buying a house, whatever this is, whatever you're working on, which I'm sure that you have some knowledge of what this is. So Nick F, we will wrap up your reading. That is spot 6. Up on the 7th spot today is LOL smiley face, or is that upside? I was like :C. I was trying to read my writing. Why is LOL screen name LOL upside down smiley face? It should be LOL upright smiley face. Anyways, before I jump into spot number 7, let me jump back into the chat. Benny's asking, can I get a reading? Priya saying, can I get a reading? KM Moala's dropped questions in the chat. MD says, thank you so much. You're very welcome, MD. All right, so let me explain to everybody what is going on this beautiful, beautiful day here on Earth, right? So if you guys are new, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Astaria, and I am live on YouTube every Tuesday, 11:11 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I do 11 psychic tarot readings. We go on YouTube and my Facebook page. Did I just say that? I might apologize if I repeat myself. Gato, hello. Welcome. Happy to have you here. So basically what I was saying is there's 11 people on the schedule for today. They signed up earlier this year. So I'm doing the 11 people that are scheduled. However, I have 2 other bonuses for today. The first bonus is at the end of the game. At the end of the live, we're going to play a game. It is a psychic game, and the winner of the psychic game is going to get the bonus reading. You can drop any questions in the chat. It'll be a little mini reading, so the winner will get to ask any questions. That will be your chance. The second bonus for today is if you are brand new to my YouTube channel today and you choose to subscribe to my YouTube channel today for the very first time, well, if you choose to subscribe, after you do, all you have to do is drop hashtag YouTube in the comments. I will pull you a moon message. I am using my moon oracle today because there's a huge, powerful, transformational upcoming solar eclipse new moon this weekend. And so we're going to do moon messages this week. Every week it's got a little bit of a different theme. I know we've done mermaids and angels and chakras and all kinds of stuff. And this week it is the moon. So once you are okay, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. Okay, sorry, I was seeing the chat. Chrissy Lou, hello, first time. Welcome, welcome. Chrissy Lou from Facebook. Yeah, even if you guys are on the Facebook side, I've dropped my link into the chat. No pressure. You guys don't have to subscribe to my channel. It's just what I'm doing for the moon messages today. Priya Yadava. I know I'm saying that wrong. I apologize. Says new here, liked and subscribed. So after you subscribe to the channel, you drop hashtag YouTube in the comments, just like Shivani did. Once you drop hashtag YouTube in the comments, I will pull you a moon message. Okay, so Shivani, let's get you a moon card. Shivani, here is your moon message. Thank you for the subscribe, Shivani. I appreciate that, guys. I'm working on getting 1,000 subs, guys. I'm close. That's why we're doing the YouTube push right now. So any brand new YouTube subscribers do get moon messages today by dropping hashtag YouTube into the chat. Shivani, this is your moon message. Okay, let's see. Oh, I should turn that off. There we go. My bells are ringing. Perfect. Shivani, believe in the impossible. Oh my God. You know what, Shivani? I swear to God, I'm not even at this moment in your reading trying to push this, but I do want to say this, okay? It says believe in the impossible. Literally right now with this new moon solar eclipse, literally you can do huge transformational work. So if you have any, like, again, I'm not necessarily saying this is for you, but just to prove a point, bear with me for a second, Shivani. You have any darkness within you? We all have darkness within us. Locked in the chakra, past pains, traumas, griefs, heartache, sad, lonely, despair, anger. We all have it, right? So that's what I meant by darkness. Okay, so Shivani, what I mean is if we have anything locked away in our cells or in our chakras, it might come to the surface under this new moon solar eclipse, but we get to release it. And what happens on the other side once we release it? You quantum jump. So Shivani, for you, this is your reading, believe in the impossible, because if you do the work during this eclipse season, which starts with this new moon coming up, literally you can believe in the possible and make things come to you. You don't even need instant manifestation. You don't even have to manifest. Things will come to you, Shivani. So here's what I'm saying. I wasn't even trying to do this push, but if you're interested, I talk way deeper into it, into my new moon solar eclipse video. The link is in the chat. Again, I'm not trying to push it for you, but there's way much more detail in there. But Shivani, for you, do the work during this eclipse season. Energy will come to you. So believe in it now. Here's what I need you to do, Shivani. Right now, change the mindset. I can manifest anything. I have the dream life. It is mine. I'm going to believe in the impossible. Then during eclipse season, I'm going to do the real work. And Shivani, for you, it will come into your lap because you release that, we'll say darkness in air quotes, right? The sadness, the grief, all that stuff I just talked about. You release that, these things will come directly to you. You don't even need to bring them into your existence, Shivani. But right now, the first step, it's like a 3-step thing, Shivani. I need you to believe right now it's already yours. Just believe it. I don't care how much you don't believe it. I need you to trick the mind into believe it. Second, eclipse season, do the real inner work, release the stuff. Third, there is no third. The third is it comes to you, right? So Shivani, that's huge, powerful stuff, but it will involve you doing a little bit of inner work, okay? Okay. All right, Shivani, that is your moon message. Let me jump back in the chat here. Who is next? Priya Yada. I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong. Yadav. Let's say Priya Yadav. Priya Yadav. Let's get your moon message. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, guys. I see some more hashtag YouTubes in the chat. I'll get you guys next. Priya's just up first. I see KM next. Maggie's after that, okay? Okay, let me see. That was Shivani or I'm Priya. Okay, Priya, here's your, I feel like I have the wrong deck. Priya, here's your moon message. Thank you for the sub, Priya. Okay, Priya, patience. Wow. But this feels like a wormhole. Look at this card, right? It feels like into the, I don't know. This is just what I'm picking up on this card today. Like into this, it's a portal, but I feel like for you, it's a wormhole. I like into the portal or the wormhole of the unexistence. I don't know what's on the other side. It's the void of nothingness, but that's where creation happens. Here's what I want to say. Because the card is actually called patience, and I'm feeling the wormhole and I'm feeling this void of nothingness, right? That's creation energy. For you, what it's like, ooh, you know what it's like? It's like, and I don't know if you know tarot, but I'll explain it to you. There's a fool called Fool card in tarot. It's the very first card, and it's trusting the universe enough that I can jump through the portal or jump off the cliff, because they usually cliff on the Fool card, or jump into the wormhole, but jump through into the void of nothingness and know that I'll be safe, right? Because there might be some hesitation with the patience, but I feel like for you, it's coming up. You're going to have to take a leap of faith and jump into the unknown. Let's just call through the portal, through the wormhole for you. Priya, it's the unknown. This is coming up. You're going to have to trust like never before, and you're going to have to trust the universe, and you're going to have to jump off that cliff, jump through the wormhole, jump through the portal into the unknown, into the darkness. But what happens when you do that, you jump into the creation energy, the universe aligns with you because you trusted enough that they would catch you. They always do. Your angels and guides will be there. When you jump through that portal, wow, bang, brand new freaking energy of, oh man, right? Ooh, look at that. And there's a red balloon. You know, I've been getting visions of red balloons in my crystal Reiki meditations and stuff. That's so interesting because there's a little freaking red balloon there, but it involves a little bit of trust and faith of going through that, trusting the universe. You're gonna have a big time coming. Upcoming. I want to highlight upcoming next day. Upcoming. But you're really gonna have to trust the universe and just jump into the unknown. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'll be okay because the universe will always catch you. Okay, Priya, that is your moon message. Who's up next on moon messages would be KM Malwa. KM Malwa. Let's grab you a moon message. Here is your moon message for KM Malwa. No, it's a W. Malwa. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. All right, KM, your moon messages. Interesting, I said messages and 2 cards came out. I'm only doing 1 moon message. As you see, I'm only pulling 1 moon oracle. And I said messages and then 2 cards came out. I didn't even see them yet. Ooh, be humble. I didn't even know this card was in the deck. That's so interesting. And it says work through your feelings. Okay. Here's what I want to say. 2 things. And this might actually be heavily quantumly entangled. Sometimes the ego can get the best of us, right? And so you get so excited. Let's just say you actually are an expert at something. And you're like, oh my God, if I could, I'm going to be a little extreme here to prove a point. But if I could just get people to shut up and listen and just sit down and listen to what I have to say, I could change people's lives, right? And just, but nobody will listen. And it's just the approach. And it's this type of energy, okay? So sometimes it's like I really have to be humble and how I maybe portray myself. And so when you have that, here's a good example, right? Okay, I got a really good example for you, KM. Let's go with this. Okay, so when I went through my spiritual awakening, when you go out of 3rd density and you go into the 4th density and 5th density, it does something to your ego because all of a sudden you're like, whoa, it's like you become the magician. And it's like all of a sudden you can create your own realities where your ego can run with that and think, oh my God, I'm God. And technically we all are, but your ego thinks that you could just do everything and anything. And I'm the master. People should listen to me. And I have all the answers to the problems. It gives you a little bit of a God complex. That's almost the energy of what I'm going to say. So here's what happened, right? I did a little bit in the beginning trying to get everybody to meditate and listen to me. I had all the answers. But again, when you just lead by example and you come from a humbling approach, then people are like, oh, well, how did you open your 3rd eye? How do you open the chakras? How do you get alignment? How did you become psychic? Again, Cam, I'm giving some examples of what's going on because it's time to be humble. It's time to be grateful. It's time to listen instead of speak. It's time to listen instead of learn. That's how you'll get the people to truly listen. That's how you have the breakthrough in your approach. Okay. Work through your feelings. Again, that might be, ooh, we've got an Aries. You might be dealing with an Aries. Well, we just got out of Aries season. Are we in Aries season? We're in Taurus. I think we're in Taurus now. So we just got out of Aries season. This could be the beginning of something brand new for you with that Aries energy here. You might be entangled with some Aries unless you have an Aries in your chart. But what I want to say for you, KM, allow those feelings to be there, good or bad. Don't judge them. When anger comes up, breathe through it, allow it to be there. Don't shove it down. Work through your feelings. But I kind of feel like this has to do with somebody else. Maybe the two of you need to work through your feelings together. It honestly feels like you're on the solo mission of how you feel about somebody else, and you're trying to work through your feelings about another individual. I don't know if you're not allowed to tell them how you feel, or they're in a relationship, or they're just gone. There's something going on through your feelings. Whatever they are, acknowledge what they are, be compassionate with yourself, and you can release what no longer serves you, right? Give it back to your angels. Return to sender. This does no longer serve me. I don't identify through this. Ask them to transmute at 11 light. Acknowledge that they're there. Don't push them down. Be gentle with yourself as you go through the healing process, and then release it. Okay. KM, that is your reading. Maggie says, first time here, just subscribe. Thank you so much. I see your hashtag YouTube. So we're going to pull you a moon message as well. Maggie from YouTube. All right. I decided just to say people's first names. Sometimes I butcher the last names. McGolrich. I could try. All right. Sorry if I say it wrong. I'm only laughing at myself because I butcher people's names. Okay. Maggie, here is your moon message. We've got 3. The unexpected, the resistance. Oh God, darkness. I actually really love this for you. I don't know how much you're gonna like it, but here's what it is. Okay. Okay, Maggie, we've got the darkness. I'm gonna show you the cards first. We've got resistance. And we got the unexpected. This is so beautiful. I know exactly what the cards are saying. Okay. Dark night of the soul. Spiritual depression. Tower moments. Unhappiness. Depression. Darkness. Let's talk about, I'm just going to classify them all into one energy, right? What do I mean by dark night of the soul? You are going through it spiritually. You feel cut off from source. What do I mean by a tower moment? Everything is happening to you. It's victim mentality. The unexpected is happening. You're in a worst case scenario. Let's talk about this. I'm going to give you an example. There was a time, when was it? It was 2020. Yeah, I think it was 2020. Man, yeah, it was around then. Yeah, I was calling in tower moments. I was calling in the dark night of the soul, full moon energy, retrogrades, all that type of stuff. And things go chaotic, because I know what happens after it. After you get through the darkness, there's always a light at the tunnel, and your vibration upgrades and uprises, and you go through a death and rebirth. You go through a quantum jump. I would call in these energies of darkness, because I know what's on the other side: beauty, grace, manifestation, alignment, twin flames, other karmic partners. It's just chakra, like it's a great energy. It was almost like a high. The reason I'm telling this story is because I'm trying to give you some hope, because what happens in the middle? Well, for me, I can only explain for me. I kept calling these in until one time, I think I called in one too many, and I got stuck in this like never-ending dark night of the soul that I'm still kind of in a little bit, pulling myself out of. But what happens along the way? You create resistance. Now let's talk about this for a second, and I'm going to make this all make sense to you, Maggie. There's a quantum field that we can't see, right? And so let's imagine it's right here, and I'm holding on to it, and I'm holding on to it tight with my control. What I want, when I want it, right? Look at this person holding on to it. It's not letting the stuff grow. She's holding on to it. It can't flourish. Things can't come into fruition. You're holding on to it too tight. So when you're holding on to the quantum field with hopes, dreams, expectations, outcome, resistance, control, what I want, when I want it, how I want it, it's restricted. It can't move. It's trapped. Energy should flow. It should be fluid, and it should be moving. We always let stuff go to let it flow. Energy should move like water, fluid. So if I'm holding on to energy, the quantum field, it can't flow. It's restricted. Control. But when we release, when we get to the other side of the dark night of soul, when we get to the other side of the tower moment, when we get to the other side of the full moon, spiritual depression, all that stuff, we let it go. It can flow like water. So that's why I wanted to give you this little story, right? And so the best way I realized, oh my God, too many tower moments. What was I thinking? Then I want control. I need out of this. What do you mean? You said I can't move. I can't do this. And spirit's coming in and I'm freaking out. And I want this when I want it, when I want it. Well, I was holding on to control. So what I had to do is I had to let go of all of it. It's not going to happen when I want it. I was supposed to move out of state. Didn't get to happen when I wanted it. So I finally released it for it to come into the future, right? So it could actually come into existence. Okay. I don't know why this is happening, but spirit is protecting me or preventing me from something. So once I release that control, you get out of the dark night. Again, it may not be so, or let's just call it the darkness for you because that card came out, but that goes beautifully with the story. And even if you don't call it in, oh my God, why did this happen to me? I'm never going to get out of it. I can't get off the bed. I'm totally depressed. I'm cut off from the world. I'm filled with anxiety. Why is this happening to me? Here's how you get out of it. You release the control of what you want when you want it. Release all expectations, release all outcomes, make peace with all outcomes. You will be okay. In comes manifestation. In comes quantum jumping. In comes the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm telling you, that's how you get to the darkness. You release the control because energy needs to move like water. Okay, so Maggie, right? Hand over to your angels, your guides, your ancestors. I release control. I don't know why this is happening to me. I don't agree with it, but I will accept it because it is happening for my highest and best. You might be protecting me for something. You might be preventing me from something. You see what I don't see, the unseen, the unexpected. So I will say thank you. Even though my ego is miserable right now, I will get through this because when we get to the end, it's always hindsight 2020, right? Oh, okay, right? And so just have a little faith, hand over any worries you have to your team of light. You will be okay. Trust me, there's no accidents this year, and it is happening for your better, whether you realize it or not. And when you get to the other side, you'll be so thankful because it's like, whoa, skyrocket the vibration. It will happen. Just don't be like me and keep calling in dark nights of the souls. I learned my lesson with that. Done. I'm done. No more. Still trying to get out of this one. It's almost gone, but still, you know what I'm saying? Okay, maybe you don't, but maybe I'm just crazy. Okay. Mina from Facebook. Hi, hello, welcome. You are asking for a reading. Job opportunity, thanks. Let me explain what's going on here. So anybody that's new, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Astaria. I have 11 people on the schedule for today. We're at spot number 7. And when I'm done with the 11 people that are scheduled, we have 2 things going on. One, we're going to play a psychic game at the end. The winner of the psychic game is going to win the bonus reading, where you can drop in any questions in the chat, and I'll be able to answer those questions. And the second thing I have going on is if you are a brand new YouTube subscriber today, first time ever hitting that subscribe button. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel today for the very first time, all you have to do after you subscribe is drop #YouTube in the comments, and I will pull you a moon message. We are doing Moon Oracle in honor of the upcoming new moon solar eclipse. Totally transformational. If you guys want to learn about it, there is a video. I made the links in the chat if you guys are interested. Okay. Just going through the chat. Oh, Facebook spammers. 1 second. Got to get to. Look at how meditative this is. I don't know. Why is there such a delay there? Interesting. Hold on. I'm going to get rid of the Facebook spammer. Oh, no. I can't do it. Why does this do that? There's a huge delay. That's interesting. All right. Well, I guess they're going to be here for now. I don't know. Get rid of this. Delete. Oh, I can't do it. I'll just block this person even better. Never mind. Okay. Delete comment. Perfect. Okay. All right. Let me see. Joe from Facebook. Joe, any messages for me in terms of love? So I just explained what we're doing. I know these messages are old. It actually looks about 14 minutes ago. I'm just catching up on the chat. Elsa Lopez, hashtag YouTube. Moon message, please. Elsa, Elsa, Elsa. Here's your moon message. Here is your moon message. Patience. Why do I feel like for you, Elsa, with something, and it could be a person. Yeah, it could be yourself, self-reflection. You've been very patient with something to the point of I'm going to give up hope. I'm a little aggravated. What I want isn't coming. It's never going to happen. I can't get the big break. Everybody else is lucky. This type of energy. But I feel like you're ready to give up hope. I will say this. I've got the 3 and the 6 here. I add these together in numerology. That equals 9. You add the 3, the 6, and the 9 together. Those are Nikola Tesla's numbers, right? That's a whole other thing I could talk about. But there's a lot of power in this is what I'm saying. Numerology and those numbers. You're on the brink of transformation. Here's the truth of what stuff happens, right? Everybody. Right when you're in that energy of I want to give up, you're 90% there. Most people, when they get 90% there and the world starts crashing down upon them, they give up and they miss the miracle. You have to be patient and wait for the miracle, right? They usually give up before the miracle happens. That will start to happen kind of when, again, roughly, I don't know, maybe 90% there. And then when you push through it, maybe you'll start seeing signs. Yeah, you probably will start seeing crazy signs and synchronicities that you're there to hold on hope, right? And so this might even happen a little bit for 90% there, but you're way more past the halfway mark. So what I want to say for you, Elsa, is don't give up before the miracle happens. You're about to break through. You're going to break through to the other side. Ooh, what's that song? Is that The Doors? Break on through to the other side. Sorry, guys, I can't sing, but it was like playing in my head. Anyways, Elsa Lopez from YouTube. Here's what I'm trying to say. Just hold on a little bit longer. You are literally on the threshold of something. Be a little bit more patient. Be patient with yourself too in this process, okay? Don't beat yourself up. I don't know what it is, but with the self-reflection energy, I do just want to touch on self for a second. Again, this might not be quite it, but I'll give you an example. Sometimes we have I'm a complete perfectionist. And if I have 99 things on my chart to do today and I only do 98, I like beat myself up over it. Don't beat yourself up. Don't sweat the small stuff. Is what I'm trying to say. Be a little less judgmental with yourself if that applies. But again, you are in the brink of going through this. You're like at that 9 energy. What happens after 9, 10? Close it out. You're there. Chrissy Lou says, I'm going to sub. Beautiful. Thank you. Let me know once you do. Oh, Chrissy says, I subscribe. Okay, so you have to drop the hashtag YouTube into the comments. Once you drop the hashtag YouTube in, that's how you get the card. Natalie, how does this live work? Good question. Thank you for asking. Here's what we're doing. 3 things are happening today. Number 1, I've got 11 people scheduled. We're doing them. I'm on spot number 7. So we've got 7 through 11 left to read. 2, at the end, we have a psychic game. Everybody loves a psychic game, so I'm going to keep doing them. We're going to do a psychic game. The winner gets the bonus reading. The winner gets to ask any questions they want. The winner gets a mini reading at the end. And 3, if you are brand new to my YouTube channel today, and today for the very first time you choose to subscribe, then I will pull you a moon message. I'll pull you a moon oracle after you subscribe to the YouTube channel. There are links in the chat. Let's see. I'm just skimming through the chat. Natalie, hashtag YouTube. I'm behind on the comments, guys. Natalie, here is your moon message. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Work through your fears. What's holding you back? Is it head versus heart? Are you afraid to start? Is there afraid of the unknown? Do we have fear of success, fear of failure? What is the fear? Is it a little bit crippling? Why are we afraid to shine? To show the world the real you? Why are you dimming your light to others? Work through your fears. Scorpio is heavy energy. And we also have a new moon. It's new moon Scorpio card. And so that's why I think the world might be bringing people into your existence that know how to push your buttons and irk you a little bit. But they're doing it. Why does stuff come to the surface so it can be released? Work through your fears. I feel like I keep needing to repeat that. I might have all these overcoming fears of everything and anything, but who are these fears really? Are they yours? Where do these beliefs come from? Did you get them from your parents? Did you get them from society? Did you get them from a magazine? Did you get them from TV? Did you get them from Hollywood? Work through your fears. Address them one by one. What is the best way to overcome the fear? Is literally to face it head on. Now, don't try to work through all your fears, all of them at once, but one at a time, because it feels a little bit debilitating. It's too much. I can't do it. I'd rather stay here and not have anything than deal with it. Work through your fears. I keep hearing that. That's your angels. I feel like I'm going to get emotional, Natalie. That's your guides and your angels. Work through your fears. Now is the time. They want you to address it one by one. What's the worst that can literally happen? Ask yourself that. Sometimes when we write out those fears or we face it and just do it, we can overcome them. Work through your fears. You're so much stronger than you even realize, and you're dimming your light by not being your true self. Natalie, it is time for you to work through your fears. Okay. Natalie, that's your moon message. Ooh, especially during this new moon solar eclipse, because Natalie, if you do the work now, I'm telling you, in this eclipse energy, I can't even begin to explain like how powerful this energy is, right? When we work, and nobody understands how eclipse works. That's why I keep saying, guys, go watch that eclipse video, because it is transformational. Stuff that could take 6 years could take 6 months. Again, an example. It may take 6 months to do this. You get it done in 6 weeks or 6 days. The eclipse energy is so powerful. Literally, work through your fears during this eclipse season. Natalie and everybody else, please I don't even care about the views or anything, the likes. I don't even care. I literally want you guys to watch this message for you. I'm telling you, nobody understands how eclipse truly work. Everybody has them totally a little bit backwards. Man, eclipses are transformational. I really hope you guys watch that video. I don't even care for me. Like literally, I could make it private and get nothing off of it, but it's for you guys. Okay. Chrissy Lou, can I make a reading for work? Can I make a private reading? If you want to do a private reading, you can email me. It's in the description of the video. But if you're saying you want to do your question about work, then yeah, stay tuned till the end. If you win the game, I'll take questions. Maggie says, wow, right on. So far. Okay, I was like, who's so far? Oh, so far. Beautiful, Maggie. Beautiful. I love hearing that. Mighty Knight from YouTube. Hi, hello, welcome. So give me 1 second, Mighty. I'm gonna explain all what we're doing today. If you missed it, let me just get to the chat as I'm behind a little bit. Yeah, I'm like 10 minutes behind in the chat. Nikki from YouTube. Hi, hello, welcome as well. Okay, it looks like Chrissy Lou got the message. You're welcome, Maggie. KM, I did your reading. I'm not sure why you're still dropping questions. Oh, I'm behind. Sorry. Priya, we did your reading. Elsa says, yes, thank you. You're welcome. Kiki, I love it. Kiki's here. Welcome. Finally, Kiki. Kiki's been with me almost since like day one. And it was like a built-in moderator without being a moderator. I just finally made her my YouTube moderator. So I'm extra excited that she's here with me today because she finally gets the title she deserves. I'm fabulous, Kiki. How are you? Okay, Kay Kamani. Hi, hello, welcome. I see your question. Give me 1 second. I'm skimming through the chat. I'm going to address everybody's questions same time. Elsa, we did her moon message. She says, I've been holding for 20 years. Okay, with laughing on its side. Okay, I can hold on for 20 more, I guess. No. That's definitely not. I know you're joking, but it's not 20 more years. I wouldn't even say it's 1 more year, Elsa. Definitely not. I can clearly tell you that's not 20 more years, but you're welcome. Way more sooner, nearer future than that. Thank you, Kiki. She said, give this life a thumbs up. I love it. Laura Dyson from Facebook. Hi. Randy, thank you. Actually, I've been waiting. I didn't even know. Thank you. Let's talk about this. I love this. I was waiting for somebody to say this. Randy Michael Hutchins from Facebook says, keep on sniffing. No, I am sniffling. You know what I do? I didn't even know I did this until I I watched one of my live videos and I was like, why am I sniffling the whole time? And I was like, I'm not sick. I do that a lot. So what happens when I channel, I talk so fast, I breathe differently, and I guess I forget to breathe correctly. And so when my body quickly is like, take the breath, it sounds like I'm sniffing, but yeah, that's interesting. I'm surprised. I've been on YouTube for over a year and like nobody's ever said that. I don't know. Maybe I damaged my nose. I was a drug addict for like 20 years. I'm almost 3 years sober, but maybe I did damage my nose during those time, sniffing all those pills. So maybe that's why I breathe this way now. But I notice it heavily when I channel. It's like it happens all the time. Okay. Kiki says, everyone please. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Kiki. I love it. Eddie from YouTube, thank you for the sub. Time for your moon message. HS, you're up next. I haven't got through all the chat, guys. I see other people have subscribed. I'll get to your card in 1 second. First up is Eddie. Eddie Avila. Eddie Avila from YouTube. Here's your moon message. Look at the big picture. Sometimes what we don't see can be right in front of us. I actually feel like for this, it's thinking outside of the box that's going to be able to get you to the big picture, right? Because sometimes we get tunnel vision and we're so focused on this and the end goal, and I only see this is the possible outcome. It can't be anything else. This is my ending. And then it gives us tunnel vision, and we don't see how to actually solve the problem. We don't see how to make it come sooner. We don't see outside of that tunnel vision. For you, I feel like how to look at the big picture is kind of thinking outside of the box, tapping into that creative energy. Eddie, you can work with creative energy. It's the sacral chakra, orange colors, orange clothes, orange crystals. That can help a lot. But like literally, maybe just even close your eyes, take some deep breaths, ask your angels to show you what you don't see. I think you're going to have to see outside of this tunnel vision to solve the problem, to fix the solution, to get to the end. Because what you want is a straight shot here. But the universe is all outside here. And so you're missing this whole picture because you're only focused on this. Does that make sense, Eddie? Okay. Benny Pather says, how does one work through one's fears? That is a good question. I've got a whole bunch of techniques, and it just depends on what the thing is, right? Let me think of a couple. The best here, generally speaking, the best way to overcome a fear is to face it, right? And so it literally, see, it's hard to say. I'm not going to say, oh my God, you're scared of a snake, let me have you hold a snake. It doesn't necessarily work like that, kind of, but again, it depends on one's mindset. Am I all the way up here fear, or am I down here mild fear? But here's the thing, here's the short answer, Benny. Where does that fear come from? What are you really scared of? Usually that's covering up something. Maybe you went through a trauma and you developed this fear to block you from the world, and it became a coping mechanism. Maybe it keeps you guarded, you have walls up. That fear is protecting you. It puts you in an isolation bubble. So addressing what's really going on right here's a good example. I had PTSD and I developed all these fears. A bird would fly over me, I thought I was going to get it. Wasp was in the house, I was scared of it. I was like freaking out over everything. I got rid of the PTSD, all my fears went away. So it's really finding a couple things, but you find the under cause, what's really causing the fear. Because what is there truly to fear? Like, what's the worst thing that could happen if you did this? That's what I ask myself, and I make peace with that outcome, and there's really nothing to fear. If you want more information about that, Benny, or anybody else, I do the one-on-one coaching. You guys can email me. My email's in the description of the video. We can always we could get on the call, brainstorm some ideas. What is your fear? Okay, here's what I've got for you. And we could work out a plan that will help get you through any fears. Okay, HS, thank you for the sub. Time for your moon message. I'm trying to decide what deck I want to use here. HS from YouTube. Here's your moon message for the next 2 to 4 weeks as we go into this new moon solar eclipse. HS, here is your card. Okay, whoa, lots of cards, lots of cards. Let me see. All right, HS, we've got leave the past behind, lighten up. Okay, God, that's very blunt. HS, here's what I want to say. Let's talk about time for 1 second. All that there really is, like outside of Earth, when you're outside of this 3D plane of existence, you're in this timeless energy space. Everything happens in this now moment, in the present moment. And here's the truth about the 3D world. The past is gone. I can't go back 20 minutes ago and fix what I said. I can't redo what I did an hour ago. I can't go back and make amends with somebody from 10 years ago. I pissed them off, whatever, right? It's gone. Now, if I'm still playing that scene, that fight, those words in my head, who's suffering? Only me. They probably don't even think about it anymore. Leave the past in the past. All you have is this moment right here. The only thing that's upsetting to you is that I replay it over and over and over, right? If you haven't gotten over it, why? That's gone. It's energy that is dead. It doesn't exist. That energy can never get back to. So why are we harboring on these feelings of the past? Why are we still stuck on them? Now, we've also got the lighten up card, which I feel a little bit tense when this card comes out. That might be your energy, HS. That, oh my God, what do you mean lighten up? I'm a little offended, a little offensive. Lighten up, you lighten up. It's like telling somebody to chill out, like calm down. They're not going to calm down. They're probably going to get worked up, right? But listen, life is literally like a game, okay? It should be taken, things roll off your shoulder. Like we talk about it twice a day. Like, what's the worst that can happen? There's no reason because here's the thing: you keep those thoughts in your head, they're like renting space without paying rent. So they're just renting space in your head. And then here's the thing: lighten up. If we don't, you hold stress in your shoulders, the tension, all of that. It causes physical injuries, illness, stuff like that. And literally, like, I used to take things personally. Like, if somebody were to come on and like say, "Oh my God, you're a horrible psychic and a bad reader," da, da, da. Like, I don't care. I don't care what you think of me. Like, I'm doing this to help others. And if you don't like it, then go somewhere else. Like, lighten up. I don't care what other people think. Getting to that space where what people think and feel about you doesn't matter. Let it roll off your shoulders. Don't hold it in your shoulders. It's stress and tension. Like, then all of a sudden it's like we get spine issues because we're holding all that tension. Like, why do I care so much what other people think or feel about me? So what if you don't like me? Not my problem. Like, let it go. Let it go. Let it go because you're the only one that's being affected. You're the only one that's suffering because you're renting space in your head or in your body. So literally just instead of saying lighten up, I just let it go. Let the past go. Let it all go. And maybe you do need to lighten up, go have some fun, laugh, like just be carefree. Like, why? Why hold stress and tension? It's not worth it. I'm telling you, when you do and you live in that other life, it's such a better place. It's just like things roll off your shoulder. Okay, so bye. It's your issue, not mine. Like, you're fine. You're at peace. It helps you find peace, right? Okay, HS, that's your reading. Peace and Freedom says new subscribing. Wonder if you're doing list or live reads. First of all, thank you for the sub. All you have to do is drop hashtag YouTube in the comments. I'll pull you a moon message. So I do have a list here. Peace and Freedom. We are on spot number 7. It's been on a little bit of pause because I'm doing all these moon messages, but I do have a list. We've got 7 through 11 to read, as I do 11 people on my list every week. Let me see. Thank you, Kiki, for letting them know. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Peace and Freedom says I read it. Hashtag YouTube. Beautiful. Peace and Freedom. Here's your moon message. HS says, thank you. You're welcome. HS, should I post a question? So we just did your reading, HS. Yeah, so I was just doing moon messages. I wasn't taking questions. I take the questions at the end. All right, Peace and Freedom. I think I want to get a different deck. I wanted to pull the top card, actually. New Romantics. I knew that was going to pull off. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know why Peace and Freedom. I've only been playing one card, but I feel like I needed 2 for you. Wow. That card came up again. This has to do with your love life, though. Here's what I want to say. Peace and Freedom. Are you in a relationship now, though? That's so interesting. This feels different. A couple things are coming in. Wow, God, you got a lot of energy, peace, and freedom. Because I'm trying to separate this. Let me separate this as simple as possible. The new romantic cycle. It doesn't actually have to be love, romantic love. You can fall in love with your job, your pet, your kids, all kinds of stuff. You love what you do. A new cycle begins around something you are passionate about that you love wholeheartedly. The other thing I want to say, when we're talking about romance, why does this, that's so funny. Because I was like, are you in a relationship? Because there's this other energy coming forth, but I feel like it's a karmic partner, which is okay. There's good karma, right? But this might be around work. It might not be romance. It could be. But I kind of feel when I tapped into your romance, I saw the energy of this. This is what it feels like, two together. And so that's what made me think you're already in a relationship. But I feel somebody new coming in. So I was like, what's the shift? But I was like, maybe this is just a helpful person. Could be a friendship, could be a coworker, something else. But there is new energy coming in. You're about, ooh, a lot of balance energy, right? Doesn't have to be a Libra, but this does signify Libra energy. I think it's just more balance, head and heart, balance a lot of energies, which is good. And again, I think for you with head versus heart, ooh, there's a lot of L words here. Leo, Libra, could look out somebody that initials L, but we also got this card. I think for you, it's getting out of the head and into the heart. Don't think, just feel. I feel like I'm overthinking things, and that's why I need to lighten up. I'm overthinking things to death. I need to trust and feel and just live in that vibration. If you're already doing that, then it's like pat on the back, good for you. That might be your partner coming in, but there's like three energies really strong in these cards. Honestly, these other, like the only energy I feel from you, peace and freedom, if this makes any sense, is this. Because when I tap into your energy, peace and freedom, feels two souls together as one. That's why I thought you're in a relationship. But there's this other third energy coming in. And so I was like, that's something completely new. It could be a project, could be work, something like that. But there's complete new energy coming in. New energy that's going to bring a lot of balance, going to bring a lot of clarity of the mind. I like this. I feel like there was something else I needed to say. I don't know what it is. Yeah, yeah. Just accept that you're on the right path. Look at there's two hands that come together into one, making the third energy, right? Interesting enough. This person has an energy, this person has an energy. When they combine, they always make a third energy. Because that was one of the things that was coming. I was like, ooh, the romantic partner that's coming is not somebody that they think. And I was like, is that it? But I think accepting one where you're at is okay and you're safe, but two, what's coming for you in this new romantic cycle is what exactly needs to be. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Peace and freedom. There was like I was getting so many things at once. I was trying to like hone in. Okay. Lauren Dyson says, reading, please. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to address this. How can you overcome addictions? Elsa says. Okay, you know what? Let me address Laura before I go off the deep end again on another tangent, as I do. You guys see, it happens. Whatever. Reading. So here's what we're doing. I have 11 people on the list today. We are on spot number 7. At the very end, we are doing a psychic game. The winner of the psychic game gets the bonus reading, and you can ask any questions. In the meantime, I am doing moon messages for brand new YouTube subscribers. Once you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you drop hashtag YouTube in the chat, and I'll pull you a moon message. Okay. How can you overcome addictions? Man, that's a loaded question, but oh God. Okay. Really quick. Let's talk about this really quick. And then if you guys want more information about it, I'll tell you about that in a second. Because I had like every addiction, guys. I was addicted to like heroin. I mean, I did every drug out there. Okay. I spent 20 years of my life, mental health. I had, and this is all going to tell you how to do this, right? I had depression, anxiety, PTSD, OCD, ADD. I abused all kinds of drugs. Opiates was my thing. But in one day, I swear to God, in one day, I got rid of all of it. Okay. Now here's basically what happened. Long story short. January 2019, when I met my twin flame, I went through Kundalini Awakening. My whole world changed. Still on drugs, still using opiates for 6 months. Wasn't until June that I decided, no, this is not me. So in one day, I checked myself into rehab, June 2019, and I said, no, I'm done with mental health. I'm done with drugs. I quit cigarettes. I quit alcohol. I quit drugs. I was on, I don't even know how many prescription meds. I was on Suboxone, basically, to keep me sober, off the opiates, and all in one day, and I went plant-based. And I did it all in one day. And when I got out of there, I got off all my meds, right? I was done. And I just said, no, I don't identify with this anymore. But why did I reference the Kundalini awakening I went through in June? Because when I went through awakening, it completely changed me. I got thrown outside of the matrix. But again, I'm still using drugs, still using alcohol. I did not overcome my addictions. Well, I took those 6 months to learn how energy works. Now, I don't want to say go study law of attraction. You can, but again, I learned vibrational energy. I call it law of vibration. I learned how to change limiting beliefs. I learned how the mind works. I studied the brain, and I learned literally law of vibration. And so in one day, when you literally learn how the brain works, you can do, it is so easy. Literally, I do this with my coaching clients. You want to overcome anything, we could do this. This is easy peasy for me. I was able to in one day eliminate all this stuff. Now it was better for me. I was in the rehab for 28 days, so I had supportive people around me. When I got out, I was like, I don't need a halfway house. I'm not an addict anymore. Like, I have these old memories of who I used to be, and I have no feelings about them. It's like I'm talking about somebody else because I learned how to rewire my brain. I changed my whole story. I got rid of limiting beliefs. I overcame every addiction. God, I mean, I was 20 years addicted to opiates. Guys, I was like fully addicted to everything. I mean, I got over all of it. So it to me, it's an easy process, but it's not something that can be done overnight. I spent 6 months learning all this stuff. I'm a little bit of a logical masculine energy, so I'd stay up till 6 in the morning learning all this stuff. But now that I've got the roadmap of how to do it, like when I work with my clients, here's what we do. We figure out what the issue is. Okay, you have this addiction. Let's say it's an addiction. Okay. Now that we know what the issue is, we can label it, we can identify it, we figure out where it came from. Here's the root cause. Now we're going to go through mind shifting techniques. We're going to get you out of the mind. We're going to change limiting beliefs, all that stuff. I've got all these tools. And then once it's done, that's when you get the other side and you break the addictions and you live through the soul. It's like this triangle. I have a little pyramid that is in my diagram that explains it. That's why I was making that symbol. To me, I can get anybody through any of this stuff. So if you guys are interested, we can set up a call, like I was saying earlier. We can figure out what that is and set a roadmap up for you so you know how to do this. But like, it's like quit. Oh, perfect. Elsa said like quitting smoking. I did it in one day. I smoked cigarettes for over 20 years, over 21 years. I think it was like 22 years. I don't know. I was 12 when I started. I was 35 when I quit. Whatever that is, whatever that math is. But I'm telling you, it's easy. One thing I will give you guys that did help me, it's just an added tool. I was listening to different frequencies. I've got a really good one. It's like this hypnosis frequencies things, and it worked like a charm. But again, it's all this other stuff along the way. Okay. Peace and Freedom says, support group who doesn't do drugs or drink can hold you accountable if you count on them. I myself super sober for a very long time. Yeah, that's why I was saying it was good for me. I was in the rehab for 28 days, but let me tell you, it wasn't just that. I went into rehab at 22 for 90 days. Didn't get me sober. I mean, it did. I just started drinking, and then I got back on opiates again. So it's like, but that helps, right? I was in supportive groups. I was in group therapy and stuff for a couple years prior. Still using my prescriptions at that time, but it does. Like, your vibe is your tribe. Your tribe is your vibe. I don't know if you guys have heard of that, but it is so true. So if you're around a bunch of, while we're talking about quitting smoking, drinking, drugs, all the stuff you guys are commenting about, you're hanging around those drug addicts, it's going to be harder, almost impossible to quit because it's in your face every day. But when you're around more positive people who are supportive and sober, it's easier because it's not in your face every day. If I shove cigarettes in your face every day, you're going to smoke. Now they don't affect me. I can be around smokers. I go in and buy alcohol, cigarettes. I have no identity to it anymore. That's what we do in the coaching. I break your identity with it, so it doesn't identify you. Right. That was my identity. I was a smoker. I was a heroin addict. I was an alcoholic. I had mental health. Those became my identities. We're going to rewire the brain where you don't identify with that as your identity. And you stop calling yourself, I'm an addict. And it's all done through brain stuff. But yeah, it's super easy. It does take some work, but it's totally doable. The whole thing, AA says you're an addict for life. Guys, I was the worst of the worst. I could tell you horror stories. If you guys knew who I used to be, you're like, I was like the lost cause. Okay. I mean, it was ridiculous. Anyways, I'm totally off on another tangent. It happens on these channels sometimes. Okay. Anika Das says, now can I ask a question, dear? So we're still on the same guidelines of the day. At the end, we're doing that. HS says, thank you. Okay, I'm going to just try to get these comments so I don't keep talking. Peace and freedom. Also taking more responsibility for yourself as adults. Your actions works wonder. It does. I was completely in victim mentality. I thought everything was happening to me. Again, I got out of that. You take responsibility. There's always something, no matter what happens, you can take ownership on. Keep on doing sign language while you're doing card readings. Oh, am I? Oh, okay. All right. I think he's making fun of me because I move my hands a lot. I don't care. Oh, it's the guy earlier was making fun of me sniffling. I actually am glad you put, see, I don't care. That's what I was talking about earlier. You guys can say whatever. It doesn't bother me. Like, you're wasting your time coming in, putting these comments, thinking it's going to affect me. It doesn't. You're saying, oh, okay, you're just sniffling. Oh, just. So what? Yes, I talk with my hands. Yes, I love it. I'll do sign language all day, Randy. It doesn't bother me. You can say whatever. Like I talked about earlier, don't sweat the stuff. Let it go off of you. Okay. Makes sense. I wrote it all down. Peace and freedom, sis. Awesome. Here's some more sign language for you. Sorry, I just don't care, guys. It doesn't matter. Like, who cares? Okay, peace and freedom. Thank you. You're so welcome. Okay, Amala from YouTube. Hi, hello. 1 second, I'll explain what we're doing. You are so welcome. MBB604 says, thank you for sharing your story. You're a strong woman. Thank you for the comment. Thank you. We are a strong tribe here. I love it. Strong tribe. Yes. Okay. So Amala from YouTube asked a question. We are going to jump back into my list. Here's what we're doing, Amala. I got 7 people on the list today. When we are done, Amal Gandhi. I'm saying it wrong. I know I am. I'm sorry. So I'm finishing up my list today. 11 people on the list. At the end, we're going to do a second game. The winner of the second game gets the bonus reading where you can drop your question about your career reading. In the meantime, if you are a brand new YouTube subscriber, just drop in hashtag YouTube in the comments after you do subscribe, and I will pull you a moon message. But we just went off on a whole like hour tangent of moon messages, so let's jump back to the list. Spot number 7 is for LOL, upside down smiley face. Again, I don't know why the upside down smiley face. I'm going to turn it up right. Deep Love says hello, new sub, beautiful. Thank you for the sub. Once you drop hashtag YouTube in the comment, I'll pull you a moon message. In the meantime, I'm going to jump into spot number 7. Let's finish the readings. Spot number 7, LOL does not have a question. So we are going to do a general reading for LOL. LOL. Trying to get this card. It's stuck. There we go. No. Okay. Okay. LOL. Deep Love, questions are at the end. I will do moon messages for the hashtag YouTube since you did subscribe to the channel. I'm just pulling an oracle card basically and channeling whatever comes out. Okay, LOL, this is your reading. Beautiful. The Hangman in reverse. I like that. 4 of Wands. Ooh, in reverse. Okay, the Guardian. Here's what I want to say. Ooh, 4 of Cups. For sure. You feel, maybe you're, we talked about Dark Night of the Soul. We talked about Dark Night of the Soul earlier, which is where you're cut off from source because spiritual, you feel like it. You feel like you never are, right? This is your spirit guide, your guardian angels, your guardian still looking out for you. I am stuck. I do not know how to get out of the Hanged Man energy. Nothing good is happening. Please help, because the 4 of Wands makes me feel the spiritual side of it. I'm not connected spiritually. 4 of Wands in reverse. This is alignment. 11-11. Why is it in reverse? 4 of Cups. Things are not happening to me, or things are happening to me, not for me. I don't understand why somebody left, what's going on, whatever it is. Here's what I want to say. Interesting enough, it's all happening for your highest and best. We know that. We talked about that earlier, but that's the guardian energy, okay? Always looking out for you. Your team of light, your guardian angel, everything is happening for your highest and best. Listen, there always will be darkness and there will always be light. It cannot be 100% peaches and roses and butterflies and sunshines and smiley faces all the time. I know you have the upside down smiley face. Maybe that's because that is your mood right now. But again, you can't stay in that energy forever. It's literally impossible. You always have to go into the light. With darkness, there's light. There has to be balance. You can never completely stay in the darkness. You can never completely stay in the light. Stay in the light too long, the universe, your guides will come bring you in a lesson. Might be in the form of some mild darkness or heavy darkness, depends on the person. But again, this energy needs balance. So here's what I want to say. No matter where you're at, even if you're in a moment of despair, you'll be okay. You have your team of light, your guardians looking out for you. And there is always a light on the end of the tunnel. It is on its way. So maybe for you want to pray, you want to talk to your guardian angels, have them lessen the load, ask for some help, for some guidance. But I'm telling you, none of that lasts forever. Though there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. There has to be balance in this universe, okay? All right, so that's for LOL. Okay, LOL was spot number 7. And since I don't see anything else in the chat, we're going to jump straight into spot number 8, which is for MJ. MJ doesn't have a question, so it's going to be a general reading. Let's jump on in. MJ, here's your reading. MJ, here's your reading. Like that. Okay, you know what's interesting? My timer was still on, and so when I turned it off, I saw 2, 3, 4. That's elevation. That's alignment. Good things coming, right? We've also got the High Priestess, intuitive. Could be your spiritual side. Ooh, the Devil, but I flipped it. I believe it's in reverse. You might be dealing with... What deck do I want to use as clarifiers? We're going to use the same one. Because this could be another person. Honestly, it's probably your shadow side. Let me see, which we all have. Yeah, there's the 9 of Earth. Okay, and let me clarify the High Priestess. Okay. All right, we are on MJ's reading. Page of Air. Ooh, 2 pages. Wow. How did 2 pages come out? I felt a very, scholarship school energy. So it could be, again, Earth is like the school of Earth, right? We're in the universe. It's a university. We're all here learning. And so if it's not actual physical, because here's the thing, it's about your spiritual side. So if you're actually not in school, that's okay, because I think this is like spiritual learning. As we just talked about, the school of Earth, and it says page of Earth in the university. But here's what I want to say. This is your shadow side. We all have it, our egos. It's built in. It's the programming. And you may not understand why things are happening. 9 of Earth, this is you. It came out in reverse. And so this could bring up codependency. This can bring up addictions. Interesting enough, came up earlier too. It could bring up, trigger some people. But I think a lot of this has to do with you and how you view things, mostly wrapped around your perspective and your perception, maybe of others, but I really think it's bringing back to self. And so maybe you're learning, you're on this journey, right? As we talk about the school, you're on this journey of letting go of judgments, letting go, releasing control, getting into spiritual alignment. We saw the 2, 3, 4, like I said, because I feel the soul energy of this is the High Priestess of the whole reading, your spiritual self. Learning how to tap into that spiritual side of you, activate the psychic senses, trust your intuition, stuff like that. But we also have a shadow side. Like I just talked about, there has to be balance. Here's the light and here's the dark. Literally. There has to be balance. So who you are on this earth is your ego, the physical persona. But who you are at your core is your soul, your spiritual being. You need them both together. And so learning how to have the balance between the two. There's the 2 sides of you, the 2 facets of you, right? Being grateful for the ego, because the ego is always protecting us. It is. Trust me. You may not like it, but it is doing exactly what it's programmed to. And so the 2 energies we have to accept as both of us. I am both of them in this lifetime. Outside of this body, I'm not, because when I leave Earth, I go back to my soul. I go back to just my spiritual self. But right now, I chose to incarnate in Earth, and I do have a shadow and ego. So, okay, I'm going to find my center and my balance between the 2. I'm still going to be grateful. It's doing whatever it's doing. They're both a part of me, not denying either side of you, right? That's also where transmutation energy comes in, where we transmute ego, parts of the ego, so we can move more into the light. What do I mean by that? Turning hate into love, turning fear into love, turning laziness into motivation, right? The opposite energy, like transmuting it. So you're not defined by that energy anymore. That is for MJ's reading. That was spot number 8. And I think because we are still moving on so rather well, we're going to jump into spot number 9, which is for John Lust. John, I haven't seen in the chat in a while. No worries. I know he's been off doing his own thing. He's also another moderator. That's why I was just mentioning him. But John, I didn't even realize you're on the list today. That's so cool. I'll have to message you when I get out of here to let you know. Okay. John's question is, let me get a sip of water here. You know what? Actually, since I know John, I'm going to look at the time. Oh, it says right there. We're 1 hour, 35 minutes in. Okay, John, you're reading 1 hour, 35 minutes in. I'll message you. Torn between music in Sweden and helping people with work after develop medium skills. Do you mean mediumship? Let me reread this. Torn between music. So it looks like the music life would be in Sweden, John, if I understand correctly. And helping people with healing work. Oh, okay. So you want to know, should I work with the music or should I be helping people with the healing? Meaning the spiritual side, right? Whatever that means to you. Healing. Healing work after develop medium skills. And maybe that's mediumship. Maybe it's not. I don't necessarily need to know that. I'm going to say between the two sides, John, should you be working on music? Should you be working on healing others, helping others, diving into developing those medium skills? Okay. All right, John, my timer. What deck do I want to use? Let's use this one. John, here's your reading. John Lust. Let me circle this so I don't forget to message you. Okay. John. Okay, the Fool. You're on a journey. Interesting enough, I haven't spoke to you in a while, but month or two, I don't know, at least a month, maybe 2 months. Last I spoke to you, you were like going on a journey, which is, wow, your time is coming. This is around money, big payoffs. I don't know if you're in it already. There might be some mild adjustments coming in your finances. This is bigger finances coming. But you maybe, and I don't know what's happened. I just know you left home and you went on a journey. I don't know if you're quite retreating back there yet. You might have found a place somewhere else. This is interesting. Sorry, this is just what I'm getting. I'm going to take this as, let me pull on the two sides, but this is what's coming in. It might be the road less traveled for you. That's going to be the answer, that financial gain. But I also do want to say, because it felt like unexpected, but I also do want to say, John, yeah, you might have met some helpful people along the way. Let me see. Let's pull on just the music side for John. 10 of Wands. Okay. And the Chariot. Wow. And it jumped out. Okay. Here's what I want to say, John. You, for sure, bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's the Dragon Tamer. You can make this work with music. But there's a couple things coming in. You might need to close out a chapter. And this might be around your money. Okay, I'm going to say a couple things here, John. This might be your mindset with money. Because we all have a belief on money. We either think it's the root of all evil or it solves all the problems, and wherever on that spectrum we have to figure out so then we can work on the money beliefs. It usually comes from our parents' childhood. That's where you develop them, or just past experiences. But again, with you, John, you might hit a cap, meaning you've hit your ceiling. You can't make any more than this much. Let's say, I'm just going to give an example to prove a point. You reach your ceiling. I can never make more than $30,000 a year. I want to make $100 a year. I can't. Why can't I get past this threshold? Well, you work on the money mindset. You can get past that threshold. That might be what's going on. But here, whatever the cycle, there's a couple things with this 10 of Wands, John. You have a chapter, a cycle, a story still left open. This needs to be closed out. This needs to be closed out before you're going to get any financial gain with money. Now, this might be involved around people, actually many people. I don't know if it's a community, family, or what, but I feel it's more than one person. Whatever this cycle, this chapter is, something from the past that's still kind of lingering in your present needs to be closed out first before we can elevate with financial gain with money. The other thing I want to say with the music side is, John, make sure you're getting paid your worth. Don't be just giving away everything for free. I know you said on the other side you want to help, But sometimes we end up helping and giving and giving and giving. And if we don't get our worth, everything is energy. And there's an even exchange always needed. It can lead to burnout. You will get depleted. So make sure people are paying you, you're getting your worth, and you're not doing too many free side things. Free, I don't know what it is, right? Make sure there's money coming in if you're giving something. And then the third thing I want to say, let me see. Yeah, wow, another 10. Okay. It might not pan out in the way you think, though. That's what it is. Yeah, this is a big ending, though. I just don't think what you think you're going to do with music is what you're going to do. It might be something a little bit different. There's this unexpected energy here. It's like life might throw you a curveball, but all is not lost. You could still do something with this. Does that make sense? It just feels, it's not what I thought. It's unexpected, but okay. I can make it work. Not today, though. It's a little bit more future. Okay. Let me pull on this other side of you helping people, and then I'm going to tell you the final answer. There's the dragon tamer. It wasn't this. Oh, wow. There's the world. You have destiny with this. Okay. If you were to make me choose between music and helping others, I'm going to say it's helping others. So, soul right. You are meant to do this. You can rein people in, calm them down, calm their nerves, speak to them in a very healthy way, empathic way. They know how to understand. This is your destiny. You have to do it. But here's what I want to say. Why do you have to choose? I think the helping others will soul elevate you. This will satisfy you. This will complete you. But there is some still kind of money entanglement over on the other side that needs to be worked out first. You could probably have them both. But I think what you want to do for your it's like soul purpose versus life mission. If that makes sense. I'm way more leaning towards helping others. It's almost like this can be my side hobby. I get paid for. This is my career, my job. That makes sense. And over here, I mean, helping others, soul, job, side hobby, music, work, right? That's like difference between work and career, side job versus soul, contract, energy. So I think you're destined to definitely in the helping, the healing energy. There's a huge empathic soul energy I'm feeling with this. It's like your birthright. So you stay on this path of helping others, keep learning along the way. I think a lot will change and transform for you that you even realize that you don't even, I thought I was going here and I ended up here. You might have a chance to go back and redo something with that music and industry energy. But again, it's almost like, I don't want to say I'm putting it off right now. It's just there's a little bit of blockages with the mind, and it's something you don't expect with the music. The helping others will fulfill you in ways you cannot imagine them. Okay? That is John's reading. John is number 9. We are moving on to number 10. And before I do, let me see. Hello, Shnita from YouTube. Hello, welcome. I see you asked a question. Let me address what we're doing today. If you guys are new, hi, hello, welcome. Bear with me 1 second. It's a good time to plug my laptop in so we don't lose power. All right, if you guys are new, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Astoria. I go live on YouTube and Facebook every Tuesday. We do 11 psychic tarot readings. I've got 11 people on my chart today. We've got 2 more left to read. When those 2 people are done, we're going to play a psychic game. The winner of the psychic game will get a bonus mini reading where you can drop your questions in the chat and we'll do your reading then. In the meantime, if you are brand new to my YouTube channel and you do choose to subscribe today, all you have to do is drop hashtag YouTube in the chat after you subscribe and I'll pull you a moon message. We're doing the moon oracle today because we have a huge transformational new moon solar eclipse happening this weekend. We're going into eclipse season. You guys don't want to miss it, right? If you want more information, there is a link in the chat. I have a video on it. If not, no big deal, but it's out there if you're curious, right? Because we also got Mercury retrograde. All the stuff's going to be happening coming up. Okay, so let's keep going. We got 2 more people on the list. Cyberspacebunny is up next. Cyberspacebunny does not have a question. So we're going to do a general reading for Cyberspacebunny. Very cute, unique name. I like it. Okay, hold on. Deck's falling out of my hands. Hold on. Cyberspacebunny, here is your reading. Let's take that Queen of Cups. Ooh, who holds your heart? Are you holding the heart for somebody else? Two of Pentacles. You have emotions for somebody. If this isn't you, this is about somebody else, but this is your feelings about another individual. I think you have a big heart and you have your heart and eyes wide open for somebody else. A little bit of a hunger. Like you really, really desire to be with this person, but I kind of feel they've kept you waiting. Now, maybe they ghosted you. Maybe they keep putting you off. Maybe they've blown you off. Maybe you're not even in communication with them or separate, but you haven't let go of the feelings. You still have a very deep connection with this individual. Yeah, Ace of Swords. I don't actually think, yeah, because if you guys are in separation or non-communication, I don't see anything changing. It kind of feels like, and not this to explain their character, this is explain the energy. They're going to kind of string you along and keep you waiting. I don't want you to put your life on hold in the meantime, because I feel you've been waiting and waiting a long time for this person to either make commitment or come forth and be with this person. And I don't necessarily see it happening, probably not this year. And so I don't want you to put your life on hold. It's not a no, it's a not right now. If that makes sense, Cyberspace Bunny. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Right now, you might be single. That's okay. The time needs to be about you. You can be a little selfish right now. Focus on you. Look at all the green here. Focus on your heart chakra healing. There's also a lot of yellow. Calling back in your power. Solar plexus. You might actually want to work on those two energies. Your solar plexus, your heart chakra, balancing them out. Keeping your heart open. Not taking away any of your power by just waiting and waiting, waiting. Building up your self-respect, your self-worth. Acknowledging your true feelings. Again, it's not a no, it's a not right now, okay? That's Cyberspace Bunny. Thank you, Kiki. We are on spot number 11. Guys, this is the last reading of the day, and then we play the psychic game. One more reading, and then we play the psychic game, okay? So after this reading, the winner of the psychic game will get to ask any questions they like. It will be a mini bonus reading for the winner, and anybody who is brand new to my YouTube channel, if you would like a moon message and moon oracle card, once you subscribe, if you subscribe, you just drop in hashtag YouTube and I'll pull you a moon card, okay? Last up on my scheduled list is Beth's Life. Beth's Life. Beth's Life. Let's grab, what deck do I want to do? Okay. All right, no question for Beth's Life. We're going to do a general reading for Beth's Life. Wow, cards are just falling out. I feel like I want to peek at this one, though. Ooh, devil. Okay. Let's see what we got. Thank you, Kiki. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yep, we're one more reading away from a psychic game. The Emperor, the Two of Fire. You have a huge soul connection with this individual. Let me see what this says. Yeah, Six of Air. Kind of sweep you off your feet. This is a romantic connection like you've never felt before. It's not quite time. This is a timing energy for you two to meet. You actually might have met them, but I mean for you to like be in a union relationship. Let me see what this is. Yeah, Three of Earth. Okay, it's building. The momentum of the energy is building. It's building, building. We'll reach a climax, and that's when this person kind of comes forth. Maybe they confess their feelings. Maybe that's when you settle down. Maybe that's when you get the connection. But this is, it feels familiar. I think you already know this person. Let me see. Let's get some more energy. Yeah, the Hanged Man. But again, it's not right now. You know this person on a soul level. You guys will be bonded like never before. This is a huge connection. Very deep connection. Very, very deep connection. Let me see. Another two. Okay. Okay. I like that because there's the second two. But look at, oh, that's the two. You know what? God, you know, I just need to say what I feel sometimes. The Emperor came out and I felt Kundalini energy. I'm like, God, is this a twin flame? Are they going to activate your Kundalini? I'm like, what's happening, right? And so I got the Two of Earth and I'm like, or Two of Fire. And I'm like, ooh, Two of Fire with all the fire. Guys, Two of Fire with the fire. Yeah, there might be some Kundalini activations if it is a twin flame for sure. That's how intense this energy is. It literally, it's more than a romantic soulmate. It's way more than a good karmic partner. But this is the twin flame card. This is divine union. This is divine masculine, divine feminine coming together. So here's what I want to say. You might have met this individual. Especially, that's what happens with twins. They meet and they get thrown apart and then they come back together. It's like union Separation, reunion. Does that make sense? That's the energy of this connection. That's the energy of twins. Okay. So that's life. You definitely have an old flame. Let's just call it a flame because there's a lot of fire here. You have an old flame that still has your heart. You might still have their heart. That story is not done being written. It's getting closer. Hangman, this separation energy we went through. Three of fire. I'm still waiting, but it's building. It's building. It's building. Your time will probably come a lot sooner than you realize. Yeah, Six of Earth. There's the balance you need. There's a couple little more adjustments being made before you two can make contact. Wow, another 2. Okay, yeah. You have a very deep soul tie connection with this individual. We got 3 2s. 2s in numerology are balance. 6 of Earth in tarot is balance. That's all it's waiting on. Maybe the masculine energy needs to be balanced. Maybe it's the feminine energy that needs to be balanced. I don't know. Only takes one. Balance the energy. Connection comes back. Again, we meet, union, separation, then reunion. You're on a 3-step. You already went to the beginning. You're in the second. You're halfway through, more than halfway through the second, on the way to the third, getting back together. That's this person. They'll come back. Don't worry. You guys are destined. You have faded lines. Probably have a lifeline on your hand too. Probably the same one as theirs. But you guys are faded. Will happen. Okay. That's life. That is your reading. Now, guys, we are all the way through the 11 people, which means it's time for the psychic game. Real quick, let me make one last announcement. If anybody's brand new to the YouTube channel and wants a moon oracle reading, drop hashtag YouTube in the comments after you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll pull you a moon oracle. Other than that, we are on to the psychic game. Who wants to play the psychic game? If you do, drop a me in the chat right now so I know how many people are playing. I want to have it be different. Let me see. What do I want to do today? I'll wait for you guys to see who wants to play. What do you want to do? You guys really like this. I changed it one week and everybody asked to go back to the original. And so let's do this. Let's have Spirit tell me. Okay. I've got Kiki wants to play. I've got MBB 604. I've got HS asking how to play. HS, good question. I will explain the rules in a minute. Right now, I just want to see who wants to play. Let me see. Let me do this one. Which one's got the elements? I will walk you through it every step of the way. Let's do this one. Okay. Let me get 4 cards. Let me see. Yeah, but that's not oh wow. Okay. Let me see what we're doing. Okay, I know what we're doing. Okay, yeah, because that's why. Okay, we've been doing it with numbers. I was gonna do it with suits. I don't know. Anybody played? I don't think anybody's been on this one. Oh, then that's okay if we do it again. Me personally, I want to do it different every week, but like when I switched it up, like I said, everybody's like, "What happened? I want to play that game again." So I want to keep it very similar, as people got upset when we didn't do it. Oh no, that would have been very beneficial. Let me see. Let me see how to do that. Let me see. Okay. Let's do this one. Perfect. Okay, let's do a little bit different. We're going to do it the majors this time. Thank you. One of these. Okay, so right now, MBB604, Kiki wants to play. That's it. We're doing 2 people on the psychic game. Nobody else wants to play. If you want to play psychic game, drop in the chat me so I know what we're doing. All right. That works. Just put that one on. All right. I think HS and MD too. Oh, I didn't see MD. MD. Oh, MD and HS both perfect. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay. HS. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Psychic game, we're going to test your psychic abilities, right? Here's the thing. This is our birthright. We can all tap into our psychic senses. We are not taught how. In school, we don't learn the metaphysical side. And so I have like a series of exercises. I have a lot of like in-person ones that are good because there's things you can hold and stuff we could do. But this is a good one. We could do virtually, right? Online, because you don't actually have to touch anything. And so what we're going to do, since we are doing tarot, we're going to, I picked out a card and I have it right here. Just have one card right here. So you guys are going to guess this card. But here's the thing. You don't need to know what the card is. You only need to know the number. Because I know people are like, I don't know the cards. There's 78 cards. How am I supposed to know 78 cards, right? So here's what we're doing. All you need to know the number. We're going to do the majors today. So what do I mean by that? There are 21 majors in a tarot deck. The rest are all minors, okay? So basically for now don't type anything in the chat yet because I'm going to walk you through what to do. This is instruction time. Basically, between now, the numbers are going to start between 0. Yes, 0 will be a number today too, because 0 is represented by the Fool. The numbers are going to go between 0 to 21. It stops at 21 because the last major is the World. So between 0 to 21, we're going to do a little closed eye meditation, and I'm going to energy channel the number to you. And with your eyes closed, when I walk you through it, not yet, I'm going to send to you psychically the number, basically. And so you guys are going to pick up on what psychic number I'm sending. I'm going to send it off into the ethers. I'm going to tap in the Reiki energy and send it a powerful big push. I'm going to push it out to you guys. And this is where, when I walk you guys through it, you guys will close your eyes. We'll take some deep breaths, and you will, don't think too much. Just the first number that comes to your mind, right? And I want you to stay in the moment. Don't start typing. Don't type until I tell you to type, because we're going to breathe through it. We're going to make sure we feel the number in our heart. Okay, this is it. I got the number. I got the number. And when I tell you it's time, you guys are going to tell me what number you pick up on. I will send you a number between 0 and 21. So when you feel you have your number and I tell you it's time to type, you'll drop it in the chat. At that time, the first person who psychically gets the number will win the reading. Does this make sense? Does everybody understand? DePT, from YouTube, we're about to play a psychic game. You could join if you want. The winner gets to ask their question. All right. Yes, perfect. Nisha, awesome. Perfect. All right, we got Nisha from Facebook playing. Kiki's got it. MD says yes. Okay. All right, so all you guys need to know right now is 0 to 21. And at this time, wherever you're at, so we're going to close our eyes, but can I just make sure, because this is the best way you'll pick up on psychic messages. Wherever you're at, make sure your spine is straight, you're sitting up correct, because energy flows up our spine. And if we're sitting hunched over at all, the energy will stop. It won't hit the throat chakra. I can't send it. I'm going to send it from my third eye to yours. So if you're sitting anywhere that's hunched over, the energy, it can't go up your spine. It will not hit the third eye chakra. So wherever you're at, just make sure your spine is straight. Sit somewhere comfortably, right? Relax the shoulders. Not all, oh, it's tense. I never sit like this, right? I want you to be relaxed, but just make sure the spine is straight, okay? So that's the first step. The second step, I'm going to have you close your eyes. I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to tap into, so the angel realm and the animal kingdom are coming in. They're going to be our guides today. They're coming in really strong, one on each side. I'm going to call them forth with love and light energy for our protection. They're forming a circle around us, so we are protected. So no darker energies can come in. They're protecting us during the psychic game. So everybody should be with their eyes closed. And I just want you to take a moment. Just tune into your body at this time. And if you notice any stress, if you notice any tension, just relax that part of your body. So relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, relax your forehead, and just focus on your breath. And we're going to take some deep breaths in. We'll breathe in through the nose and we breathe out through the mouth. The exhale will be just a second longer. And we always want to exhale because we're going to release the stress, release the tension. So let's take a deep inhale in through the nose and exhale. Releasing all the anxiety, all the worry, all the stress. Keep the eyes closed and take another deep inhale in through the nose. And exhale. Relaxing the body, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the jaw, Relaxing the mind. Let's take another deep inhale in and hold and exhale. Now I want you to just sit comfortably with your eyes closed. You can leave your palms up on your lap, on your thighs, wherever you're at. Palms up is the energy of receiving. So if you have your palms up, you can receive energies better. Keep your eyes closed and just focus on your breath. You don't have to force it. You can notice it and pay attention to it to keep the mind calm. Focus on the inhale and exhale if you're feeling a little bit overactive thoughts, but just calm the mind. Tune into my voice, ignore all other sounds, and just listen to my voice. Keep inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Now I'm going to pick up the card and I'm going to first send it into my psychic awareness. Just take some deep breaths as I do this. And while you focus on your breath, I am going to send this number into the ethers, into our surrounded circle that the angels and the animals have made, protecting us. I am sending this number into the ethers to each and every one of you. Take some deep breaths in. Focus on the number. I'm now going to call forth some Reiki energy, and I'm going to do a big blast of the number out to all of you at once. Don't overthink the number. The first thing you feel, the first thing. When you guys are ready and you believe you have the number, you can open your eyes and type your psychic impression into the chat. Okay. And the first person who has the number in the chat. Okay, so Kiki says 5, no. MBB 60411, you're close. Oh, interesting enough, HS and MD both picked up on 16. It's not 16, but I will tell you, you both probably quantum entangled with each other. You guys guessed the same thing at the exact same time. 1:42 p.m. HS 16, 1:42 MD 16. Progati 4, no. Kiki 9, no. I will say MBB 604, you are the closest. Don't just type numbers in, just take a deep breath, close your eyes. The first number you think, type it in the chat. Benny Panther, no, but you're close. 10, no. I was getting 13 and 16. Interesting enough, HS. Okay, game over. We have a winner. I can't believe this, though. I'm going to let you both in. Okay, I've never done this, but we're going to do 2 winners. This is insane. Didn't I just say, let me scroll back up here. Okay, HS and MD both put in 16 like simultaneously. And I said, you guys are on the same quantum field. You guys are so entangled. You guys picked up on each other's numbers. Well, guess what just happened in the chat? HS says I was getting 13 and 16. LOL. 13 is the number. Immediately after HS says that, almost again, it was immediately, MD says 13. HS and MD, you both picked up on the number, but you guys were so quantum entangled with each other, you had a little bit of blockage of what the guess was because you guys were intertwined so much. But yes, HS, congratulations. 13, you said you were picking 13 and 16. 13 is the number. MD, congratulations. 13 is the number. I will take you both because you both were right there. Congratulations. Okay. All right. So HS, I will do you first. All you have to do is drop your question in the chat. MD, you will be second. Drop your question in the chat. And in the meantime, for everybody else, oh, I'm so glad you thought that was fun. Awesome. Yes. MB604 said that was fun. HS says I saw it. Wow. MD2. Yep. Perfect. Okay. All right. So before I do HS and MD's reading, I'm going to pull a card for the collective. Thank you guys for everybody. Stay tuned to the end. Thank you guys for playing the game. Thank you guys for taking a moment, taking some deep breaths for yourself, allowing yourself to develop the psychic gifts, right? And just taking a minute to try. Like, let's develop the intuition. We got to practice at it. Practice makes perfect. Literally is a thing. Okay. So for everybody that played the game, for everybody that stayed true to the end, for anybody that's watching now, even if you're watching the replay, I'm going to pull you guys a moon message, right? As we've been doing the moon oracles. This is a general collective reading for everybody that's on the call right now. Here's your moon message. I wanted to take this one too. Attraction in the void. Okay. Yep. Wow. Okay. The first card we have is attraction. Here's what I want to say. Interesting enough, we've talked a little bit. Okay. So law of attraction. Law of attraction is real, right? What is law of attraction? Shortly put, if I just sum it up in like 5 seconds, like attracts like, positive attracts positive, negative attracts negative. But that's still very vague. Okay. When you have a positive outlook on life and you remain positive, no matter what happens, you don't get upset. When you're, oh my God, I'm always complaining, that type of stuff, negativity just keeps coming to you. It's literally a law of attraction, right? You are whatever being you are, state of being you are in is what you'll keep getting more of. So let me give you a good example. Let's say you watch a bunch of reality TV. Well, it's full of drama. So you probably will recall in a bunch of drama into your life. Whatever your energy is vibrating at. If you're negative around a bunch of negative people, you start consuming their energy. Your energy starts vibrating negatively. You're probably going to get more challenging experiences. But when you are glass half full and you're positive, trust me, things fall in alignment for you. That energy, law of attraction is real. Here's what I want to say this. It's actually a step deeper because, like I say, I teach law of vibration. And so it's learning the vibrational energy, okay? When you learn how energy works, right, you can shift consciousness. You can create your own reality, right? You can start manifesting things at an instant manifestation level. Notice this, 4-4, alignment energy, 2 4s, angel numbers, things coming into your existence a lot sooner. So if you're wondering how to get yourself out, here's the other card that came out of the void. How do I manifest, right? Look at the void. What I talked about earlier, it's creation. It's a 1. And this card, the void, is a 1. It's the very beginning. As we've talked about all live session long, you go through the darkness to get to the light. You have to go through the void to create. You have to go through all of that to get your new beginning. So I'm wondering, well, what is law of attraction? Well, let me start at the beginning and learn. Also, manifestation, right? We have to go back. Things always take place at the beginning. 1, 2, 3, ABC. There is a sequence of events that go. But wanting how to get yourself out of the void also is by creating your own reality. You can literally do that for law of attraction. You can rewrite your whole story. You can manifest anything you desire, and I mean anything. You can literally get yourself out of any state of being and rewrite into a whole new story. It is simple as that when you learn how energy works. You want to call law of attraction, that's fine. Law of vibration, almost the same thing to me, but you co-create with God. This is the attraction. What will always come to you is what you're vibrating at. You can manipulate energies, good or bad. It doesn't matter. There really is no good or bad. There's only positive, negative in this world. But you can have anything you desire when you learn how energy works. Law of attraction, law of vibration. A good place to start. Law of attraction. Okay? So those are the cards that came out for the general collective reading for everybody that's on the live right now. I will say this really quick before we jump into HS and MD's reading. If anybody is a brand new YouTube subscriber at this moment and you do subscribe to my YouTube channel today, all you have to do is drop in hashtag YouTube after you subscribe and I'll pull you a moon message. Other than that, let me jump into the winners of the reading. And jump back in the chat. Let me see. Yeah, HS, no worries. Take your time. Thank you, Kiki. She said, give it a thumbs up. I love it. Yep, yep. I know my Facebook people can't see the YouTube comments, so. Aina from YouTube says, I'm Aquarius. I want an angel guidance. So we did angel readings like 2 weeks ago. I'm doing moon messages for brand new YouTube subscribers. But you have to subscribe to my channel, and then you have to drop hashtag YouTube in the comments, and I'll pull you a moon card. 13 and 16, both the numbers came to mind, but first you chose 16. Interesting enough, MD, you're saying the exact same words as HS. You both said they both came up, 13 and 16, but you both chose 16 first. You guys were so heavily entangled, I couldn't pick just one. Yep, that was the collective reading, Naina. Okay, HS says, I like a guy in gym. His first name starts with R. I really like him, and he did talk to me before once in a while for guiding me if I'm doing something wrong. But now he talks to everyone in the group except me. I feel like he moves past me and still ignores me. I don't really know how to process this situation. Okay, Pima from Facebook, please don't flood the chat with the same comment over and over and over and over. Okay, so HS, do you want to see like the future outcome? Do you want to know your perspective, how to handle this? Do you want to know their feelings? What are you looking for clarity on the situation, HS? Shuna Khan from Facebook. Hi, hello, welcome. HS says, MD, by the way, what do you do? What if something else matches too? Interesting. Spooky, spooky. Shuna from Khan. Shanu Khan from Facebook. Oh, yeah. Hi, hello, welcome. Pima Wangmu from Facebook. Hi, hello, welcome. Shanu, so we just play. I see you say you're new here. We just played a psychic game. I've got 2 winners. I'm about to do their readings. But if you do choose to come over to the YouTube side and you do subscribe to my channel, Shanu, I will pull you a moon message. I'm only doing it for brand new YouTube subscribers. Anika, give me 1 second. I'm going to do the other people and then I'll pull you a moon message. Hello, Priya. Welcome back. No, it's okay. Thank you for apologizing. You're good. Pima, you're good. I read every comment, Pima, so I see it once, it's good. I'm like, I don't need, some people drop it a million times. I'm like, I'll read every comment right here. Okay. Okay. So yeah, Shanu, I see your question, but I just explained what we're doing. Okay. HS says, what is he thinking of me and what he wants me to do? Okay. HS, let's do your reading. So first, let's see what is, oh, 1 card already thinking of you. 10 of Swords. What is he thinking of you, HS? And there's, but Judgment got turned around. Oh, I like that. Okay, that's a bittersweet ending, though. Okay, let me see what else we got. What is he thinking of HS? Yeah, 2 of Wands. You know what I feel? I feel like the worst is behind you because the Judgment came out in reverse and then it flipped up. And I was like, with the 10 of Swords here, this is a little bit of cruel energy. Maybe they did something. I know you said they left you out, but it might be like hurt words. Ooh, bottom of the deck. Oh my God. Bottom of the deck, another 10. It's upside down. Sorry, I'll show you. But that's another 10. That's 2 10s. Okay, so maybe there might have been some cruel words. I feel a little bit of cruel energy with the 10 of Swords. And so, but that might be your feelings of being left out. I'm telling you, I don't know why I feel a huge energy of bittersweet ending. To be very blunt, I think they got a taste of their own medicine by somebody else. And I don't know if they're going to be doing this to you much longer. Let me see what else we got. Let me see. Page of Cups. I see this person only as a friend, though. I don't see it as romantic. Queen of Cups, 5 of Swords. I honestly think, I don't know if this is going to happen, though. Yeah, I feel a little lightheaded. That's interesting. I want to say to leave it alone, but I don't think that's going to happen. because I think that it's not that you're not down with them or they're not down with you, but you maybe still have to. You said I don't know if you see them in a personal gym and they might still be there. Maybe you're like in high school and you see them every day in class, but whatever's going on, um, you might still see them again for some reason. Yeah, because there's the Sun and the Seven of Pentacles. I'm gonna tell you, if it hasn't happened yet, it's gonna happen soon, and it's not gonna happen through you. This is a different energy. Karma is gonna come and get them for sure. They're gonna get a taste of their own medicine, and it's not necessarily gonna be the nicest thing. But they were a little glutton for punishment here. Um, but what is he thinking of you? I think it's only a friendship. I don't know why. It's there's something going on with the words. Something was coming in really strong, as in maybe they said something to you that hurt your feelings, but at the same time, HS, it's like you said something unintentionally, not mean, not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. But I don't know if they took it in very negative, like a little bit offensive, where I'm like, why would they be mad at HS? As an outsider looking in, I don't think HS did anything wrong, but there's this energy of like, what do you like? I don't know if they're bitter about it, but it's a little, they've got a little bit of cruel intention. I don't know. Yeah. Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords, two swords just came out. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, here's what it is. Honestly, I'm going to say the best advice is to leave it alone, but for some reason, I don't think you can because they might still be in your physical energy, physical presence. You might have to see them a lot, but I think the worst is behind you. If it's not there yet, it's coming because they're going to get a little bit taste of their own medicine. But what do they think of you? I don't know. I think they had very high regards of you in the beginning. It's like you didn't live up to some standard in their head by something you said, and then they like took it on and like held it against you. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm like at the same time, like HS didn't do anything. I think it's their perception of what you said. Something is going on with the words. But what he wants me to do? Let's pull on that second part from HS. What he wants me to do? I don't know why I just keep feeling move on. Let me see. Yeah, there's another 8. Wow. 3 freaking 8s. See these 2 8s? Look what just came out, the third 8. But I think you have to just kind of leave it alone. It's kind of like poking the bear, if that makes sense. At least from his perspective, um, for now, right? I would do nothing, say nothing, because I don't want them to come off reactive. I think when that energy kind of cools down, we can like make amends and be peaceful, move past it. But it's very heavy right now, and they might take things personally. And I don't want you to get paid for it, like to pay the price for it. So for now, like do nothing, say nothing. It will calm down. You guys will somehow like be mutual friends again, but like I don't know. Right now, it's a little bit heavy energy. Does this all make sense, HS? And do you have anything else about this that's not that you want me to clarify? Forgotti says, "Ma'am, should I post?" I'm not sure what you mean. I'm in the. We just did we finished up the 11 scheduled readings for today, Forgotti. We played a psychic game. I'm reading for the winners of the game. But we're at the end of the live session. I was only taking questions for the end of the for the winners. MD says, "Oh, that's your never mind. You're talking to them." Wow. MD says you're preparing for government job. HS says I'm in government college right now. College. Okay, perfect. Because there was something coming to school, and I was like, it's not high school. Maybe it's a gym like you go to in the neighborhood. I don't know. Both government energies. See, you guys are so entangled, MD and HS. It's so funny. I mean, not in a bad way. It's like magical, beautiful, but Strong Neve says, "Could I have a card on love, please?" So Strong Neve, what I just did the 11 people schedule for today. I'm reading the winners of the game. The only thing I have left today is I am pulling moon messages for brand new YouTube subscribers. Other than that, we're at the very end of the call. I only have one more reading. Okay, Pima. So yeah, I addressed that earlier. HS, what should I do? Initiate talk or just ignore him? Do nothing, say nothing. Just leave it alone for now. I honestly think the more you leave it alone, the more the energy dies out, which will allow you to somehow be able to socialize together again, if that makes sense. Yeah. Pima Wang Mo says, I subscribe to your YouTube channel. Thank you for the sub. Once you drop in a hashtag YouTube in the comments, I will pull you a moon card, a moon message. HS, I've never said anything to him. Then it might just be your energy type that reminds him of something. There's something really strong going on with words. I don't know. I kept hearing words, 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 words. There's something really strong, unless the words he says to you affects you. But I heard words like at least 6 or 7 times. So there's something going on with words. Okay. Eddie, okay, Eddie, wait. Eddie, we pulled yours earlier. Eddie, I believe I already pulled you a moon message. Let me just jump back in this chat. I'm going to look for this just to clarify. But I think, Eddie, from YouTube, we already did your reading. Bear with me, guys. I'm just skimming through the chat because somebody dropped in hashtag YouTube, and I believe I already did their reading. Let's see. Yeah, Eddie Avelia from YouTube, we already did your reading. If you missed it, you can rewind back. Okay, let me get back to where we were in the chat. Sorry, so many messages are just going so fast I can't even look at the screen. Okay. Let me see where I was at. Okay, so that was YouTube. Hello, can I ask about my future career? Yeah, so we're at the very end. Neelam from YouTube, I'm no longer taking questions. The only thing left I have that we're doing is I will pull a moon message for brand new YouTube subscribers once they drop hashtag YouTube in the comments. Keisha from YouTube, we're not taking any more questions. He says I've never really talked anything about him. Only him guiding, do this or do that. So it's his words then. There was something going on really strong with words. Maybe from his perspective, he said something and you didn't do exactly how he wanted. And so he was like maybe he took it the wrong way. There's something really strong in your guys' energy about words. Okay, MD, I see your question. You won the contest, so I am answering your question in 1 second. Here's what we're going to do. Let me get to the chat. Pima from Facebook, I will pull you a card. Shakisha from YouTube will get a card. If you can tell what kind of words, so maybe I can't like tune into what you guys spoke about. I get general impressions. I'm just telling you his reaction. HS. Okay, and Anika. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. BD, I'm sorry. God, I keep saying that. MD, I'm gonna do your reading now because you won the contest. And then here's what we're gonna do. Pima, Shikashi, and Anika are the last 3 of the day, and we're gonna close out because we're at 2 hours and 22 minutes. 222. That's it. Okay, perfect. That's the alignment. So MD, we're gonna do your reading. I'm gonna do those last 3 and then that's it for the day, okay? So stay tuned. Pima, I'll pull you a moon message. Stay tuned. Sakashi, I'll pull you a moon message. Now stay tuned. Anika, I'll pull you a moon message. But first, MD says, I'm preparing for government banking exam for past 3 years, but somehow I failed to achieve my dream job. When I get my dream government job in banking sector. Okay, so you want to know when, a timeline? Oh, you're welcome, HS. You're welcome. You're welcome, Anika, too. Okay, so you want to know when you're going to get your government job in banking. I think you're on a, please don't shoot the messenger. I think you're on a 5-year mark. I don't know. Queen of Wands came out in reverse. All is not lost. I don't think it's a no. I think it's inevitable for you to get it. But there's some kind of, why is that a financial focus somewhere else? 6 of Wands. Victory, success. This will be achieved for you. I do see you getting an MD. You for sure will be getting the government job that you're looking for. Again, it's probably close to the 5-year mark. Just to be blunt, I'm sorry, I'm always going to tell what I feel. So what you can do in the meantime, because there is a little bit of financial, you have ways of getting other financial money. There's financial gains coming in. It's interesting. This first card came out, and it kind of had to do with the mindset, which we talked about earlier, adjusting the beliefs on money to get through that. But I think yours is more financial. Oh, that is a dragon. Oh, wow. There's a dragon she's holding. Because there's a dragon tamer on this card. So to answer your question, when I get dream government job, when will you get it? I think you're at the 5-year mark, but I think in the meantime, there's still money outlets for you. There's still a way for you to get financial gain. It almost will energetically take some pressure and expectation off when it will happen because you're going to be focused on this. I don't want you to give up on it because I see you doing it. It will happen for sure. I think we're looking at another like 2 years. I know, MD, I'm sorry. That's probably not what you want to hear. Is there anything else you want to hear about that, MD? I answered the when will you get it. I kept hearing 5 years. So I think it's a little bit further out on a further timeline. There's like a long line of people I see. And I don't know. It seems like there's a few of them. I don't know why you got the short straw, but I think they're getting it before you. Let me give MD just a second to see if there's anything else on that. But other than that, we answered the when you'll get it. I just think you're on a different timeline now, MD, than you're going to be on when you get it. Like you're on this one trajectory and your life's going here. And when you do get it, your life will go here. But you probably have to go here to go over here to make up with it, right? This is the government job timeline. Right now you're on this one, but this one will eventually get there, right? I have to go here to get there. This is the government job, the banking you're looking. I have to go here to get there. I hope that makes sense, MD. Okay. All right. Well, let's jump into the next 3 moon messages. The last readings for the day. We have Pima Wagmo from Facebook has subscribed. Thank you for the sub. I'm going to pull you a moon message right now. Here's your moon message. Okay. A win-win outcome is forecast. There has been a huge delay on you achieving your goals, on you achieving whatever it is you desire. And you might have even given a little bit of hope with this. I don't know if this has to do with another person, but it does feel whatever you've been hoping and waiting and wishing on and maybe even forgotten about, like your time is coming. This is a positive outcome. So if you're wondering, will I get the job? This is just for Pima. Will I get the job? The answer is yes. Is this a relationship going to work? Yes. Whatever you're wondering, it's like a yes card. So Pima, I feel like for you, because we have the win-win outcome, this forecast, whatever you've been waiting on, your prayers have been answered and your dreams will be coming here soon. Okay. Shikashi from YouTube. I will pull you a moon message. Here is your Shikashi Beja from YouTube. Here's your moon message. Shine bright. The card says shine, new moon in Leo. I want you to sing like nobody's watching. I want you to dance like nobody's watching. Doesn't necessarily have to be sing and dance, but that's what I want you to live. Live your life with no regrets. Live in present moment. Shine your light. Don't dim it for anybody. Make sure you live to the fullest. Who cares who's watching? That's literally those things. Sing and dance like nobody's watching. Because why? All we're doing is, oh my God, I'd love to dance right now. Everybody's dancing, but I'm going to be judged. Who cares? Get out, shine your light, have fun, laugh, sparkle and shine. Right? Live your life to the fullest. Live in present moment. Just like nobody's watching. Just pretend they're not there. Literally shine bright. And sunflowers, look at those. They grow really tall. Shine bright and shine tall. Okay? So that is for Shakshi Beja. And the last one we have today is for, let me jump down the chat. It's for Anika. This is the last reading of the day For Anika Moore from YouTube, thank you for the sub. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody who subscribed to my channel today. You guys, it greatly helps the growth of my channel. I'm working on 1,000 subs, so thank you. Seriously. Anika, here's your moon message. Oh, do I want Anika Moore. Here's your moon message. Patience. Wow, you're the third person to get it through this. I don't know if you have a lot of patience or you need it. I feel a very calm-minded soul. I can wait. I know it'll be all right. Good things will come to those who wait. With you, you might actually have to take some action, though, right? There is a word in law of attraction. It's hidden in there, and it's called action. You might have to actually take one foot out there. There is energy of divine timing, and things will fall into place when they will. But sometimes we don't actually have to get to the end goal. We just have to step into the direction, right? Take a small baby action step, and the rest starts to fall. Because I feel very calm, quiet, maybe you're a little more meek, soft-spoken energy. And so patient, okay, I can be patient. So I'm a good listener. But I need you to put yourself first, Anika, and I need you to speak up for what you desire. And I need you to maybe take a small little baby action step. It just has to be very small. But I feel it's very quiet energy like this. Very calm. Very, very quiet and calm. So I'm assuming I'm tapping into your energy. So that's why I feel you're patient and a good listener. But I need you to put yourself first, take a baby step action, and get the ball rolling with something. Okay, let's see. It's Shakshi, ma'am. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. We have this issue on all of the lives. I definitely pronounced the names wrong, and I'm probably even saying it again wrong. Sakshi, Shakshi. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Okay, Chun Li, I appreciate you tuning in. We are just wrapping up the call. I just did the last reading up for today. Let me scroll down. Okay. Shanu says, I did subscribe. So yeah, Shanu, I was only doing the moon messages for those that dropped in the hashtag YouTube in the comments. I've said it many times. You have to drop in the hashtag YouTube. MD says, I definitely try to achieve this. Okay. We just did your reading, MD. Preeti, I appreciate your question, but I'm done with the readings. I'm just reading the last of the chat. MD says, yes. Okay, beautiful. MD says, thank you very much. Thank you so much. If I can read correctly, you're very welcome, MD. Pima says, thanks a lot, ma'am. You're welcome, Pima Wagmo from Facebook. Shakshi, again, if I'm saying the name wrong, my apologies. You're very welcome. Thank you for the heart, too. MD says, can you tell me what I should do now? Any messages for me? Interesting enough, I don't know. There's a very creative energy. Do you have anything with jewelry? Like, I don't know. I don't know why I felt creative, but I felt like I'm making it with my hands. So that made me think arts and crafts. It might not be jewelry. It might be more with the hands, but I could give you an example. Oh, good. Okay. So I have like these bracelets. And I could make them for fun. I make them myself, right? But you could literally like go sell them on Etsy. It might be something a little bit more creative. Hands-on. I feel like you're making it. MD, it feels like something I'm building or making. And so maybe it is jewelry. It doesn't have to be this. I just had this out. But I just felt creative energy in hands building something. Let me see. Let's go back down. You're welcome, Anika. Okay, it's correct now, ma'am. Okay, beautiful. I did pronounce it. Shakshi is the correct pronunciation. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, guys. So we are at the end of today's session. So we are going to wrap up the live, but don't worry. I'll be back next Tuesday. We will do 11 more psychic readings. We will play another psychic game, and the winner will receive the bonus reading asking the questions of their desire. They'll get their little mini reading. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you got anything out of this video, do me a favor, that thumbs up button. This way I know you got something and it resonated. You guys haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and there's a bell too. You want to hit the bell and turn on all notifications because I do daily videos. I don't want you guys to miss out on any upcoming messages. That next message just might be the message that you need to hear today. All right, guys, I'll see you guys back here next Tuesday. More tarot readings. Till then, be blessed.